One Up Definitive Studios coming to you live from YouTube in studio. Show your support. Like and subscribe. Go to our website, oneupds.com. Support the show. Donate today.
Hey everybody, welcome to One Up Weekend Live here from YouTube. Woo! And dead.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay, so
exciting. Oh my gosh. As you can tell, if you look behind Jamil, he's got more posters finally behind him. I got some new ones in there. Got him a little Deadpool over the left shoulder and a little Marvel over the right. So, fantastic. I do love that Deadpool. It's very nicely done. Bullets flying everywhere. Anyways, so it's been a very eventful weekend for me. I've been down in Austin most of the weekend here. As you can tell, we do have 3 people here today. Code, unfortunately, was out due to prior engagements and family that he has to take care of. He will be back, or I will kick his ass. Bat,
violence.
Bat's
It's a thing.
I can't really kick his ass. It work.
Well, you could.
Can't really do that. Work comes first.
You could.
Well, I'll let you do that. So joining us this week, as always, one of our special guests that always comes in and kind of our interim host. He comes in and hosts all the time with us. This is Ape Snowman here. Hey. As you can tell, they're both staring down, very, very concentrating. Look at this.
We may or may not be playing a video game.
They may or may
yeah.
not. They are actually
Maybe.
playing the beta, which ends tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. of The Division. So Tom Clancy's Division, we talked about it a little while back. We did do a review for it, but go figure, Tom Clancy's like, or the company was like, hey, can you take it down? We don't feel the first beta accurately represented our game. Really? Because it's kind of the same thing. I mean,
That would be massive, right?
yeah. So, yeah, so we didn't actually get to have that up but more than 24 hours before they asked us to take it down, which is fine because we'll do a review after this beta ends. And since Abe's playing it and Jamil's playing it and the Code's playing it, I don't think Bat even know it exists. I mean, he might, I have no idea. But working, man. Welders, man. They don't get computers. So we'll give you a review on it. But so Division is currently live in the beta. Little backstory of the game. It is New York City the day after Black Friday.
It's not so much the day after. It's
in
a
the
bit
weeks
after.
following. Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be the Black Friday. According to the actual, like, their description, it is supposed to be the day of or the day after a Black Friday, when a
It's not
virus
the-
was released into New York
No.
City.
I'd say it's more than. I'd say at least a week after because they've got.
Well,
some
no, they've already
organization.
lost territory, the whole 9 yards. I
Yeah.
mean, there's several weeks of
I'm
things
going.
that
Well,
happen.
no, I'm not from where you're at now. I'm going
Okay,
to
well,
the
you need-
beginning
okay.
of the game.
I
I'm
see.
just giving the basis
see.
of the game behind it.
I
So
see.
during Black Friday or the day after of it, I believe it was during it. They actually stated there was a virus that was released.
Smallpox.
Smallpox that affected everybody, and of course shut down the world. People were dying left and right, vandalism,
It's kinda
looting,
nasty.
all kind. It got pretty nasty. And then fast forward a couple of weeks, and this is when you come into the game. You're literally on a chopper with an Asian girl who is missing an eye because she got shot through her mask.
That's
Yeah.
what happens.
It does. So
like you never been shot through your mask. What the fuck?
It happens.
no, I'm good. I got lucky. Anyways.
Could be like some people we know. Wait,
No,
no, we can't do that.
I
We
was
can't
gonna
talk
make a
about
bad
spoilers.
joke and be like, "Well, you got shot through your boot because you lost toes," but that was just a really horrific
That's
joke.
rude.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was just like, "Yeah, it just really wasn't worth trying to."
Behind you, Jimmy.
Hmm?
Behind you. Never mind, he's dead.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So, anyways, during the game, you are a part of the Division, which is a special organization. Basically, you are the catch-all. You have the ability of MMO in this, so you have healing factor, you have DPS factors, and then you have even a tank factor to it. You can actually pop out a shield, which I actually like the shield. Don't get me wrong; it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
So,
But
can't
you're restricted to pistol only, so.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine because
And
I'm
soaks.
surgical with that damn pistol. Over the top. It's got a couple of cool features to it. You can do blind shooting, which is just basically holding your gun over and shooting in a direction. It's third person view, so I mean it's not that difficult, but your bullets have less accuracy, of course.
Yes.
Let's see here. The medics on here, so far in the beta, you have a little canister you can shoot on the ground, and it basically heals a certain area that you're standing in.
Nanobots.
Yep.
Little nanobots. So it is futuristic. It is not current technology. And I mean, I know there are nanobots now, but I don't think that if you shoot them on the ground, they just heal you.
You can. They just don't work.
You just don't know, man.
So there's two areas to this.
What
You
they
have
carry in the black helicopters.
You're special.
yeah, a B to the C's here. All right. Woo.
What's up, BC?
Hey. The show's already starting. Great show. All right.
Yeah, straight out wrestling, flying jackasses.
Nice.
Yeah, they're part of our. We got them on our sponsor page. We're gonna say something about them. Flying jackasses.
They're a tag team.
They're a tag team.
Go see them when you can. Do we have a listing of where they're going to be?
Jackasses.
No, we do not. All right, never mind.
You know,
do that later.
Do they have a website? Do they have a URL?
Flying Jackasses, something on YouTube. Ed, you're listening. Find it. You did it last time for Frankie. I did,
Yeah, you did,
but
right.
I'm shooting things.
I'll get our Skype up here. You guys can give us a call in. We do have a phone number 972-891-8688. You guys can give us a call if you have a question
Wait, if it's not up yet, why are you giving out the number?
because it's up now.
Sorry.
Wait a minute.
Had to ask.
Now.
Call in.
Call
and
in.
Get a busy signal.
Actually, no, it will still ring. It was
Limited
just-
time only. Only the first 100 callers. Get a
Limited
busy
time
signal.
only. No one will answer your call.
we had a voicemail this week.
Not Sean.
We had a
We had
voicemail.
a voicemail on our Skype from somebody random.
Were they calling us?
Yeah, they were calling us.
Did they know who they were
had-
calling?
No, they watched the show on YouTube
And called.
during the week and called the number that was on our screen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we need to start
So
adding
we
into
need
the broadcast.
Well, now we
of-
need a voice. We need to
previously
replay
recorded.
the messages.
I think I need to start putting a disclaimer. Please don't call after.
Why?
Well,
can't do it.
he literally called and
Then we
said,
can't mock them.
"It called and said, are you guys live? Hello, are you guys live?" And I was just,
Really? So
Your face.
we need to mock them.
So we need
That
to
way
back.
this week you can watch
we need
it
to
and
backtrace
say,
that number.
Hey, you're talking about me. Hey, guys. Hey, you're talking. Guys, you're talking about me. Hey, are you there? It's perfect.
If you die while I'm laughing at you, that's your fault.
Yes, it is.
oh no, but some of our sponsors. So yeah, I was telling BC. So these are some of our sponsors here. We have AnimeBento.com. We actually have a new code for it. If you put up one up DS as number one UPDS, you get 10% off your subscription box with it. So yeah, you can stay a little there. Also, make sure you check out the jackassnation.podbeam.com.
That sounds like, hey, we got a rogue.
Oh
So-
shit!
The indie wrestling stuff.
Are we going after him?
He's just one. He's coming up here.
I'm just going to continue a solo show here while they
we're still
continue.
here.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
People,
We're paying attention.
I
It's
seriously
just,
need-
There's a rogue I can shoot, man. I want to kill me a bitch.
I haven't gotten to that part. So there are two parts to this game. I'm going to switch.
I want to.
Boy, you are worse than
whoop
I am.
somebody's
Oh, my gosh.
ass.
So
Oh, I can't sing, but you can sing? Great.
No, I can't sing. There are two rogues down here, dude. Two rogues.
Yeah.
So anyways, in the game, what they're talking about when they talk about the two rogues, so you have a normal zone, which is kind of like a safe area. You go around and do missions, and you have a dark zone.
Care
Dark zone,
Bear Zone.
yeah, Care Bear zone, dark zone. Dark zone is there's no law. It is
Sure
there's-
there is.
There's law.
I am the law, whatever.
You know law.
I am the law.
But
God, I hate you both.
There's
I am
no
the
law out there.
Jesus.
So while
I am
you're
the
still part of
law.
the team here, and you're going around, and you're still taking out different targets. They call
Where'd they go?
landmarks out there,
Where'd
like
they
the
go?
library, the sports center, so on and so forth.
The Sports Center.
Yeah.
Like ESPN?
Da-da-da, da-da-da. Anyways, but the bad thing is, if you shoot another player in the game, it turns you rogue. It makes you a
You
little
have to shoot him
riskier.
more than once, though.
You gotta shoot him more than twice, actually.
You have to mean it.
You have to
You
mean
can't
it.
accidentally
Or
do it.
stand in front of you while you're shooting a bad guy. Like
But
this
by going
jackass did.
rogue, you become a target. So everybody in the map just goes to kill
That's
you.
the theory.
Well, a lot of the
They're
times
like,
they
we
do.
want that bitch.
I don't know. I've seen a few times now where they just kind of run at a group of rogues, like one at a time.
According to Ed here, I'm saving my 1UP DS code for the upcoming trays. What the fuck? Hot sauce.
shot a good guy.
It's 10% off anime bento, not 10% off Trey hot sauce.
No, there's never money off of my hot sauce.
Yeah.
His sauce brings all the
For
boys
one
to
up
yard.
for
It's
one up
not
DS, you can get an extra. It costs 10% more for Trey's. What the fuck? Barbecue sauce.
true. How the fuck do you get a not discount? That is the worst.
Thanks for watching.
All right, so our number is up and running here. If you want to give us a call, it is 972-891-8688.
Do we have them all? We have them all.
So it is up if you guys want to give us a call or anything like that. I do want to know when the Jackasses are wrestling it. I think it was in March. He has an event.
I think someone said March 21st or
Something like-
23rd.
NTWA, he's wrestling, and then he's traveling to BFV, I think. BC,
Yeah.
BC, you have to call and tell us. You really do, because I don't remember. You're the tag team partner that keeps him in line.
Yeah,
But
good,
hey,
good luck with that.
Hey, Dr. Pepper, if you want to sponsor us, yes.
Oh God.
Got to channel Frankie
He
here.
was so busy with that.
4 on the ground.
I see him. I'm going.
I was waiting for emails from like Monster going, "You called?"
Yeah,
Oh man, what?
we need a lot more people.
Or drive like crazy idiots and film it. Hey, they're over there in the.
Oh, and I just
There we go.
died. Ow.
So, anyways, the game is actually still in beta until
Word.
Monday. It
Help me,
comes
Trey.
out. When's it actually come out? The 18th,
8th.
8th. So, March 8th. So we're not too far off
Are
from
you
the
not
actual
coming
launch.
to save me, Trey?
I'm trying to find your ass.
I'm one level below the roof, bitch. There's a guy standing on me shooting.
There's a guy standing on you shooting. Well, why
Yep,
would I
he
save
just
you?
died on me now.
We're great. Now I can't find you because you're buried under a body.
Fuck you, Trey.
You're dead, dude. You're dead. I can't save you. You're dead.
I hate you.
I'm just saying.
I hate you.
Ah, stop shooting me.
Nope. Hope they fucking kill your bitch ass.
No,
You ain't come save me. You were fucking around doing some other shit. Some teammate you are.
I'm not
Oh.
the one that decided to go wander.
Just to let you know,
around the
it's a
garage.
continuous chat. Just continues to pop up.
Yeah.
It does it
Yeah.
every week. It's
Yeah, that
just
stuff is from last week. It'll stay there until, y'all keep talking.
yeah. And
We
clear
could,
it
we
otherwise.
could delete it, but we don't because it's funny. Because some people forgot about it every time.
Hey, it helps. Some people
Sure.
need to see it.
Some people.
Reference stuff.
Some people. I'm sorry. I've been on my mother all day.
Wow.
You've been what?
I've been on my mother all day. I got her a dog.
Oh,
Yes.
you got it?
Yes.
Oh, how'd you like it?
Oh, she was not happy for like the first 0.2 seconds, and then she saw the goddamn dog and was like, "I love it." Yeah, that's all it took.
So
Dog is the
there was
most
a
adorable
beautiful
thing
dog, mainly blonde, and then its nose, and then the backside, literally like it looked like it had a pair of pants on it. I nicknamed it pants when I see it. And it just went straight white to black. I mean, almost no like
There was
blending
no
fade.
gradient. There was nothing.
just
It just went straight.
to black. And so
And it's like the weirdest mutt mix I've ever seen in my life. It's like part boxer, part chihuahua.
yeah, it has like a Chihuahua head with a.
It's like boxer body build.
I don't know if it's a boxer. I was thinking lab actually.
I don't know. It's a mutant.
Anyways, it's
Even-
adorable.
Even the vet's like, yeah, this is gonna require DNA.
I'm not
testing.
sure adorable's the word.
It is
Oh, no,
adorable.
It's adorable.
It's adorable.
It is the most adorable damn dog I've ever seen in my entire life. It is the cuddliest, friendliest, huggiest. Just it's adorable.
So your mom loved it.
Oh, she loved it to death.
Valentine present from mother.
No birthday. Her birthday is Friday,
Oh.
so I shocked her with an early present. Hey, I got stuff to extract.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how, but I'm gonna extract the shit out of it.
You should do that.
So now birthday wishes to Katrina. Her birthday's this week, actually today, and then we also have Franklin, a friend of mine. His birthday's also today. He's down in Austin. Happy birthday to you.
Pretty sure she's not listening, but happy birthday to Amy.
Happy birthday, Amy. Anybody else's birthday?
No, not really.
I don't know. Facebook.
Hey, if y'all have birthdays, happy birthday.
There you go.
If you don't,
No happy birthday for you.
we're saving that shit till it's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Oh, I'm
He started swaying with it.
I've been watching dance videos all week, so hold F.
Let's see here. Later. Okay.
What?
Sorry, my tablet's telling me here. Do updates. No.
Yes, you should update. Boom.
Showdown.
No.
We can blame Microsoft.
I always do.
Well,
Look, I need you to extract this shit and be gone, dude.
It's going. It cannot be stolen now. You're good.
Are you sure?
No, but fairly.
No. Once you put it on the hook, it can't be stolen.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
I just had to make it through all that. So
All
once it's been extracted, where do I pick it up from? Oh, never mind.
It goes in your stash.
Ooh,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stash and the
M44 carbine.
So,
Nice.
tell me about. You were telling me before the show, and I said I didn't hear anything about it. The story of the guy who deleted his Facebook.
No, okay.
and hit the gym.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pause for this one because I got to pay attention. So
Yeah,
I'm finna bounce out of the game.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna go
Okay.
make you some more money.
I have an entire rule about celebrities and being a celebrity. If you
And
are a
If
celebrity,
you've done something, you should be ashamed of.
if you're a celebrity and you've done some shit you should not have done, like say pissed on a girl who was underage or anything shady or anything ever, you should never do a Reddit AMA.
Or extort $9 million from a charity.
Ever. Just an AMA is not going to save you. There's nothing good that's going to come from this AMA aside from them making fun of you and ridiculing you and gutting you like a fish with facts of all the stuff you did.
Yeah.
So what happened was Wyclef from the Fugees showed up to do a Reddit AMA. And Wyclef has been accused and pretty much proven of for stealing $9 million from a charity.
Which charity?
The Wycliffe Jean Foundation for Haiti.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
So he makes a charity to benefit Haiti, his native country, and then steals from it.
After the big earthquakes and all that
Yeah.
shit.
He then shows up for an AMA and is shocked and appalled when people bring up the stolen money, to the point where he has deleted his account
And left.
and left.
Now, part of this is also because Reddit has recently made some horrific management decisions concerning AMAs. But,
But to be fair, even when they weren't making horrific decisions on AMAs, it still wasn't a good place to go if you did something stupid.
yeah.
Like R. Kelly did that was just the dumbest damn thing I'd ever seen in my entire life.
Drip, drip, drip.
Yeah, if you are thoroughly accused of and damn near pretty much have admitted to pissing on an underage girl because that's your sexual fetish, your ass should not do an AMA.
No.
Came to the
Or
point,
own it.
Dave Chappelle
Yeah,
did it.
or
Just
own
own
up
it.
to that shit.
Yeah.
Just like, yes, I pissed on that bitch. But we're trying to deny it. That's just
Right.
stupid.
Dave
Big
Chappelle
Tentacle.
did the whole. I'm going to piss on you.
The internet hate machine has
A long memory
Yes. So
The
it does
memory-
not have amnesia.
ever.
It's like what's his name? What's his name? The pharmaceutical guy that telling everybody he got robbed for $15 million through Bitcoin.
Oh,
No.
Martin Skrell or
Martin
whatever?
Skrell or whatever. Yeah,
So unfortunate for him.
I keep
I'm
forgetting
so-
his name. I call
I'm-
him Douche Apple, but
I'm
Douche
so
apple.
not sad that he got robbed for anything.
no.
Let's say getting robbed for Bitcoin requires you to
Have bitcoins.
seriously fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to kind of give out your information. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, isn't that the guy who bought the AIDS medication and upped the price by like 7 million%?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he could short the fucking stock on his
Yeah.
pharmaceutical
Right.
company.
Which I love the
He
fact.
got arrested for fraud by the FBI. He got
For
arrested
something entirely unrelated.
unrelated to it, actually,
Yeah.
to a different pharmaceutical company that he did similar same thing.
Yeah, he pump and dump the stock.
Yeah. And then he bought the Wu-Tang Clan's $2 million specialty. And then he created a video when they said, we have no support, no love for you, whatever. He created a video with a bunch of guys with like different color hoodies on, everything like that, going, I own you, I pay your bills, and expected, what was his name, Killer? No.
Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface Killer to not respond to that.
Well, no. See, the beauty of
It's
the
more
Wu-Tang...
he just didn't care.
The beauty of the Wu-Tang album is even with the sale, there's a clause in the contract that says that if any member of Wu-Tang or Bill Murray steals it, then the rights go back
He's
to...
immune from criminal prosecution.
Yeah.
Or Bill Murray?
Yes.
Or Bill Murray.
If the Wu
Why
said-
Bill Murray?
Why
'Cause it's
not Bill Murray?
fucking Murray.
Bill Murray, what?
Are you doubting Bill Murray's awesomeness?
Because it's Bill fucking
Because it's
Murray.
Bill fucking Murray.
Fair enough. I didn't expect to see that one. Bill Murray.
No one ever expects Bill Murray or the Spanish Inquisition,
But especially Bill Murray.
but especially Bill Murray. So no shock. You make an album, the last Wu-Tang album, whatever, and you sell You sell the one copy of it for $2 million. It's going to be bought by a douchebag.
Very
Only
likely,
a douchebag
yes.
is going to pay $2 million for a fucking album, and then to no shock, he didn't release it to anyone because he's a douchebag.
Right.
That's just right.
That's his right. He did buy it. It's his property.
Unless Bill Murray steals it.
Unless Bill Murray or a member of Wu-Tang Clan steals it.
So it's just inviting him
and
to break
again,
into your
there's
house.
like 36 members of the Wu-Tang Clan. If you count all the little people, but if you just count the main ones, there's
the
8.
little people.
There's 8 fucking members of Wu-Tang Clan and Bill Murray.
Right.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry, Bill Murray's the
Murray.
one I'd send in.
That's who I'd send it to, but I don't
One,
understand.
I mean, he's
I could just see that all this
who suspects the old white
Wu-Tang,
guy?
thugged out, awesome Bill Murray.
Right, that's my point. Who's going to suspect the old white guy of breaking and entering?
I'm pretty sure Bill Murray's like, can I come over and hang out? And then suddenly, wait, where's my Wu-Tang?
Yoink. Yeah, the problem is Bill Murray's got a soul, so he's not going to.
Fair enough.
Really? Because Bill Murray's Bill Murray. Do we really know if he has a soul? I mean, he is Bill fucking Murray. He's the most epic celebrity ever. He does the most random shit.
According to Justin here, he says, turns out that clause doesn't actually exist, but it should.
Can I get a res?
In my mind, it exists. So fuck Screll.
There you go. Since Trey's here, and he's more of our tech expert or anything like that, I was going to bring up the Apple. So Apple reported here recently they're granting an extension to court as far as their order to unlock case court thing. So from my understanding, I didn't get a chance to really read up on it too much here. The government is trying to get Apple to release.
The government's trying to get access to the iPhones of the San Bernardino shooters.
Specifically one of them.
Specifically one of their phones. And what they want Apple to do is create a program for them to hack the phone. Sort of.
Sort of.
Okay, what do they? Since you're the expert here,
I narrowed it down.
I'm backing
from what
out
he
right
said.
now. Okay. 20 seconds. Don't die.
Dead.
Okay. There's 2 problems.
Problem 1.
Problem 1, when a federal agency confiscates evidence, there's a chain of custody. If it's digital evidence, there's certain steps that have to be performed to make sure that you can't remotely wipe the phone, for instance.
right?
One of these steps, if it's an iPhone, is to change the ID of the Apple ID of the phone immediately. You can do that without
Okay.
unlocking the phone. When you do that, you have to enter a PIN code to get back into the phone. So you can say, yes, I wanted this change to happen.
Okay.
By doing that, they now can't remotely unlock the phone. Because once you've done that, you can log into iCloud and say unlock phone. And it goes, okay. So you don't have to have a PIN. Okay.
All right.
If you enter the wrong code and you've enabled the option,
This is where it gets fun.
there's a nuclear option.
Wipes the whole phone.
It wipes the whole phone if you enter the wrong PIN code 10 times. You have to turn it on. Don't even know that the guy actually turned it on. Doesn't matter. There's no way to tell.
Because if he didn't turn it on, then they can try as many times as they want to get into it. However, if it did turn on, they only have a limited number of tries.
And they're not sure how many.
Oh Lord.
So, what they're asking is they're asking Apple to make a custom version of iOS that removes the nuclear option and allows them to remotely enter PIN numbers using an accessory so they can brute force it.
And Apple's going no.
And Apple says, if we do that, no matter how much you have told us that you're not going to let this go out of this one case, no matter how many times you've said this is only going to be used this one time and no other time,
Right.
we don't trust you.
Well, I mean, it's that.
You will use it on American citizens.
No, yeah, they will because
who have not
once
committed
you say a
crimes.
precedent, all they gotta do is just say blah blah
There you
versus
go.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's a court. Once the court judge is on it, that's it.
Well, once they have the option, it's not even going to a court judge because they have
This
the
isn't
option.
even. Yeah, this isn't
They won't-
even.
they won't
Well, they're
go
in
to
court
court.
right now. That's
right,
what I'm
but
saying.
they're not. But
If
this
they-
isn't about legal
If they
precedent.
made that an option, what happens is they never have to ask again.
The feds have repeatedly, certain agencies have repeatedly demonstrated that they cannot be trusted with unlocks because they will abuse them.
Right.
And let's say that the FBI is good and honorable and only uses it when a court orders and issues a warrant to unlock the phone.
which we know for a fact to be
Right.
the fucking
Let's
lie.
say that they do the right thing.
That'd be a first.
Apple creates the tool. The FBI uses it this one time, but keeps it in their back pocket in case they need it again in the future. But they don't use it on normal citizens who haven't been charged with a crime because
Right.
they've never done that before. And instead, somebody hacks the FBI
Which isn't that hard anymore.
and steals the custom iOS.
The key.
And, and steals
Yeah.
the key.
Now that becomes
Now
public.
it's all over the dark web or whatever the hell
Yeah.
you want to call it. Okay, or we have a rogue employee, a disgruntled federal employee
'Cause
who
that
is
never
perhaps
happens.
paid
Yeah,
less
that never
than
happens.
normal. Who
Sells
walks
it.
in, pulls it out, copies it, puts it back, sells it on the black market, sells it on the gray market, goes to fucking Craigslist. Who cares?
torrent.
Sells it to another
Boom.
goddamn department.
And all it takes is one torrent.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all over the internet.
Right.
So, no, Apple is not willing to take that risk to make a custom unlocker for the feds when, if the procedure had been reversed,
You need to put your mic up here.
if the procedure had been reversed and they changed the iCloud identity after unlocking the phone remotely using the identity that they had, none of this would have happened.
But because they went with the standard of we can't have someone wiping this because they didn't know if there were anyone else involved or anything else, they put themselves in this situation.
Right.
Yeah, because right now the court battle that's going on is that the FBI is asking them to create this tool.
Yep.
And Apple is
Saying no.
because the court can
And
order
actually-
Apple to create this for under national security, is what this is stating here.
They can. That doesn't mean Apple has to comply. No, it's called contempt of court. And when the corporation does it, nobody goes to jail.
Because you can't put the entire corporation.
Which
in
is one
jail.
of my complaints about corporate entities. But
Yeah.
in this case, it's in
Yeah,
Apple's
but there's
favor
probably a lot
because
of
they can't
sanctions
send
that
them.
can come that direction because of that.
Okay.
Yes, sanction Apple.
Go for it.
Apple has more money than the government right now.
Knock yourself out. Sanction Apple. It'll be great. The iPhone 7 will suck. It basically boils down to your privacy, and do you trust the government to not use a tool to
No.
look at all your shit if they have access to it?
No, I
And the
don't.
answer is no, I don't.
Well,
Okay,
the better,
so
the
if
better
you go
question
to
is,
apple.com in the lower right-hand corner,
well, the better question is what shit do you personally actually have on your phone?
Doesn't
or
matter.
it doesn't matter. It's
No,
none
I'm
of the
just.
government's business.
I know, I understand that, but if they're trying so desperately to get in this one person's phone, it's for a reason. Yeah.
No.
I'm playing.
No,
I'm playing
no,
devil's
No,
advocate
it is
here.
never
Nope.
for a reason. It's because it's there.
Yep.
99% of the time. Okay, what do they need from the phone?
That's what I'm asking you.
Just throw something out there.
I don't
man.
know. He's got child pornography photos on there.
Great, it's already in his iCloud account. Next, and they've already subpoenaed it, and Apple has already turned over his iCloud contents.
So
Next,
next.
what else would they need from his phone?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the base of the case of the original. That's what I'm saying. I
Just
haven't
in
read.
general, why would they need to open his phone? Because they're looking for
Blah blah blah. I have
text
no-
messages.
Did they-
AT&T has already turned over the text message history on that phone.
Email history, same thing.
Email has already been turned over by both Google at Gmail and Apple.
I have no idea.
Right. There's nothing that could be on his phone that they don't already have. His call history, and this is all shit that we've been fighting
Well, I mean,
about. The metadata, they've already got his call history. AT&T stores that. They've already got his text messages. AT&T and Apple store that
Okay.
through iMessage.
Yep.
What they're looking for at this point is turning over extra stones to see, okay, is he really an actor, a bad actor that's affiliated with a group? Or is he really just a loner who decided to get his wife involved and try to do this on his own? They don't have any evidence that he's part of a group, so they're fishing. It's a fishing expedition. That's what it boils down to. Maybe he has an app on his phone that we don't know about. Like Telegram, which is encrypted on both ends.
Where has that phone been? That's also tracked by GPS. That's easily picked up.
GPS is in iCloud.
Yep.
They don't even need to. Government
Yep.
monitors all GPSs anyways.
Yep, Ed Jones is the right encrypted apps.
Yeah.
So like I use Telegram.
Yeah, he and I both do. We have conversations via text through a secure program just because shits and giggles.
But they can't subpoena those? Or that's the reason why Telegram, right? Or is that
Telegram doesn't store anything.
Doesn't
You can
store-
subpoena all day long.
does it store it on your phone?
Yes, but it's encrypted.
Yeah.
Right. So
unless you have the access to my phone or the access
If I don't unlock my phone and you mount this as a storage device,
it doesn't appear.
It appears as a big block of
A big block
crap.
of data.
Right.
So that's
It's
access.
encrypted.
is that could be a reason why then?
If that could be if they think he has an encrypted messaging, then yes. But the only way for them to get to it is to unlock the phone,
right.
not mount the phone and read it remotely. Now the thing is that other people have already mentioned if they mount the phone, they can still try to brute force it as a storage device.
Right.
Which is forensically what they should be doing. Because the second you unlock the fucking phone with your finger and somebody runs an app, you have tainted it forensically.
They
should have snapshotted the goddamn phone initially, loaded up in an emulator, run your brute force on it. As soon as you hit 10 tries and it wipes, great. You know 10 codes that aren't going to work. Reload the snapshot. There are ways that they could get around this now. They are trying to force Apple to make a key that they can use in other cases. It
Fair
has
enough.
nothing to do with this case. There's ways to get around it.
All right.
And like I said, apple.com on the lower right-hand corner, there's an important message to our customers. They outline this as well, mainly in layman's terms. And at the very end, they wrap it up with the FBI is attempting to use the All Writs Act of 1789 to justify the expansion of authority. You've got to reach back
to
200 fucking years to find justification for this. You might not be on the right track.
No, I don't think so.
I'm just saying.
1789.
1789.
200 and nearly.
So this is one reason why I'm an Apple fan. It's not the software. It's not Steve Jobs. It's the company's willing to use the fact that they're an 800-pound gorilla
To be like,
and say,
nope.
no, we don't think it's in the best interest of our customers. So that's
Well,
a lot
then
to
one
do.
I've never been a big fan of Apple, but I'll give that a positive. That's actually a pretty good reason.
And they'll outright tell you what they sell for marketing purposes and what they don't.
Right.
So Microsoft, and oddly enough, Microsoft has done that. Microsoft does not sell in Outlook their online Office 365 email and all that crap.
Yeah.
They don't sell that. They don't scan it and sell it to marketing, which is the number one thing Gmail does. Is that's why you get little ads in Gmail all the damn time. So it's kind of interesting. Microsoft's like, no, we're not going to sell your stuff.
Which is shocking.
We'll use it internally,
So rather
but we're
than
not going to sell it.
asking for
Which, hey,
legislative actions through Congress, the FBI is
That's
right,
what's
that's
on
the
the
last
page.
paragraph.
Oh,
of the
okay.
thing. Yeah.
huh.
1789.
Yep.
You're
Neat,
reaching,
huh?
everybody. You're reaching.
Yeah, that's kind of the definition of region at that point.
May have to go get an Apple now.
Honestly, this is probably the best argument for me getting an Apple phone than I've pretty much heard in general.
Yeah.
No, it's exactly what I was going to say. I am not an Apple fan. I've never
and
really.
Google actually explicitly will walk out there and hand them
Yeah.
it out. Google's policy is, oh, you have a subpoena? Great, here you go. To be fair, I've worked for companies on both sides. Companies that said, no, I don't care. And companies that said, yeah, sure, no problem. Apple actually kind of sits on a neat little line.
Where they kind of
Oh, it's unencrypted? They're stored in iCloud?
then have at
Here
it.
you go.
But if you encrypt
Because
it,
we told them.
Yeah.
And we gave them an option to turn it off
Yeah.
easily. It's very simple. It's a toggle in your settings. If you don't want your stuff stored in iCloud, you turn off the toggle. Done. It's not
Right.
stored in iCloud.
I store
If
photos
it's
in
encrypted?
iCloud. So
If it's encrypted, sorry, can't help you. No, we did not build a backdoor in. Why? Because that's not fucking encryption.
that is accurate, sir.
that's a very accurate saying. Yes.
So,
So moving on here, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Kurt Russell was confirmed for Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Subject change.
Yes.
as Snake Plissken?
Do it.
No. He's not going to be Snake Plissken in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Damn it.
Let's see here.
My favorite.
It's got the first official. It doesn't confirm what he's doing, but they know he has a role in the sequel. So
All right.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm curious myself.
He's probably playing Star-Lord's dad.
Probably.
But
That's the most
But I thought-
logical option.
Star-Lord's dad was the purple dude.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to go watch that motherfucking movie again. All right? I need you to go watch that shit.
Thanos was his dad.
Thanos is not his daddy. Oh dear God, that would be fucked up.
See?
Thanos has no children
What?
I don't think
But why?
because the only woman he loves is death. Literally.
he's so strong. He'd have sex and
All
break it
right,
in half. I don't know.
It was a one-night stand. I mean, come on. He swung by Earth. He banged a human chick. He
Yeah.
threatened to destroy the galaxy. He left. I
he,
mean,
he did not bang a human chick. That'd be a
Whatever.
dead human chick.
whatever. She did die of cancer. Don't you think that Thanos' dick would give you cancer? Thanos' dick would give me cancer.
You have thought about this way too much, my friend. And I know you haven't because you just literally brought it up right now. God, you're weird.
Thanos' dick gives me cancer.
Would
Segway.
would give you cancer.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it did give you cancer.
That's not purple. It's just a rash.
That's just my natural skin tone, bitch.
Correct.
Why are you judging?
Got a problem with purple dudes. All of us have a little purple. You okay?
God,
Yeah,
there's
I'm
something
good.
wrong with you.
I'm good.
It's early yet.
So much.
It's not
wrong
even.
with
It's
you.
not even 9 o'clock.
No, it's
Look at that.
Oh, good God. So much wrong with you.
But there's so much right.
Oh.
I'm just so confused as to why we're friends now.
I like turtles.
Really? You're confused?
No,
Really?
not
No.
really.
All right.
No,
That's what
'cause
I thought.
I'm just as fucked in the head as you. 'Cause
No,
as
you're
soon
not.
as you said that,
Yeah.
I like turtles.
There you go.
do we really need that? She already said it.
Well,
She
Pat's not
typed
here.
it. I said it.
So, well, Pat's not here.
Do what?
Our living soundboard bat is not here.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, T-Mobile. No, I don't need a fucking chat specialist to look at new phones. Fuck off. I can hit a button and look at my own motherfucker. Goddamn.
Right?
Fucking creepy bitches. Do you need to know?
You know,
Nope,
T-Mobile's owned by Deutsche Telekom, right?
Yeah, actually, I got into an argument yesterday with Mike and Austin about that. I kept, for some reason,
punch him in the face?
I kept thinking in my
Should've
head
punched him in the face.
AT&T had passed through their.
Nope.
They did
Nope.
not. So he's like, "Oh my, Deutsche, the
Sherman
largest
Act.
company." And I'm just like, "Yeah,
Sherman
but
Act.
they run off
Yep.
a backbone.
What? Run off? Really?
They run off. They used to run off of Sprint's backbone."
Okay, there is a lot of incest in the telecom.
Yeah, I know.
community.
I know.
All right.
I was trying to explain that yesterday to him.
Everyone touches everyone.
Yeah. I mean, I don't literally mean incest, although that might,
No, he does. He does.
that
He really
might
does.
actually make things
He does. He means it.
interesting.
How do you think 6 came around? 2 3s got together. No.
I swear to God, if you do
I don't
this,
What?
I said, I don't even.
if you do this, if you do the why 6 is afraid of 7 joke, I swear to God, because 7, 8, 9.
No, actually, I wasn't doing that, but okay.
687. Wait,
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
357?
Nope.
Magnum?
Oh,
8 6 7.
are you loading the game up again?
No! Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Now you are.
No, I'm actually going to bounce. I'm going to go ahead and pre-patch boats. Because there were new changes on boats this last week. Major changes.
Of course there were.
0.5, 0.3.
Jesus Christ.
0.5.3.
Yep. 053. Major
So much
Yep,
changes.
there it is. Got to update.
Yep. Destroyers are now, quote, fun to play, according to the destroyer lovers.
Weren't they
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, well, in this case, that should be orgasmic. Yeah, the Twitter exchange between Chris Evans and Ryan Reynolds, Robert Downey Jr.
That was
also
pretty funny.
kinda-
That was
That was
fantastic.
kind of hilarious.
I'm gonna have to watch the movie.
Wow, Deadpool. Oh, that's right. You haven't seen Deadpool, have you?
No. It's
Spoiler
coming.
alert.
It's coming. No.
Yes. Captain
You
America.
saw it how many times?
Well,
Come on.
at least twice
Come
already.
on. Nope. Yeah, uh-huh.
You're a third time? You're ahead?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you're gonna go see that Monday when I got back, or when
Yeah, I saw it Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah.
I have a problem.
No, you don't.
What? It's
No,
not
I'm
already,
not-
It's
I'm
not
not
already
watching-
on digital download?
No, I'm
That's
buying
the
that.
problem?
I'm buying that motherfucker.
That's
I want the
problem.
extras.
Yeah, exactly.
I want the fucking extras. I want all the shit that was cut. That was extra.
That was cut.
Yep.
So they showed pictures and everything of them already sitting in the circle with all the directors and production guys working on the sequel.
Singing
Ryan.
Kumbaya.
I'm pretty sure they're all bathing in money.
You're just like,
And a Fox executive off camera masturbating with the fucking box office return totals.
Deadpool. There's a giant petition out there from Change.org about having Deadpool appear on Saturday Night Live.
Not
yeah,
gonna happen.
yeah, right.
Deadpool-
Yeah, he's already responded. So
Yeah.
no.
There's actually a Deadpool parodies Kanye West SNL meltdown, and it's great. It's already out there on the
Wow.
web.
It's pretty funny.
It is pretty
Is
funny.
it P Diddy?
No, it's
Ryan
actually
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Nice.
Right.
Oh no, Ryan Reynolds is doing all this shit now.
P Diddy actually needs to do a cameo. I think in the next one.
Oh, D Pity.
Yeah. D Pity, not P Diddy.
Yeah.
They're so hard to tell apart.
Yeah, one's funny and talented, and the other's
But
Puff
one's
Daddy.
talented and one of them's a rapper.
Well, the talented one's going to be at Akon this year, so
Yeah,
That's gonna
I
be
saw
fun.
his schedule.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's going to be fun to see him.
Maybe.
No, he's a good guy. I've met him before.
Oh, okay.
Very, very funny. Through T Dragon, a friend of mine that does videos as well. So, music videos. Yeah, we've got a pretty good following. I'm excited about it.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I can get this to load up, but I don't know if it'll work. Let me see.
Why
here.
do we have the? Is that just a bug or what?
The chat?
The chat in the
No, the chat's in the screen now.
Yeah.
We got it fixed.
We'll see this.
What are you looking to load up?
chat's in the screen.
Are you looking at the Ryan Reynolds rant?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, please don't. It's the
yeah,
most random shit.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's if you cared about that, you already saw it.
I've kind of been avoiding.
Ryan Reynolds posted, actually, Deadpool was going to host back in the 90s, but then this happened. Thank God Tom Hanks was unavailable.
Was available.
So, I don't know. Tom Hanks hadn't come out with the movie since that, or last one he came out was that Spy Rogue One, right?
Yeah, that was like 3 months ago.
I was
He
gonna
played
say,
the-
wasn't that not even 3 months?
Yeah.
It was like
Not
most-
even 3
pretty
months ago.
recent.
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to see it, but I will because he's a fantastic actor.
Tom
He's good.
Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been. I've heard.
I've heard of him. He did this show
I know
once
that
called
guy.
Bosom Buddies.
Wow.
What? Like you didn't watch it?
Speaking of old shows, we were talking about.
What was the one with Balky?
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Stranger.
So we were coming from a store down there called
God.
Oovals and then Dragon's Lair, and we were looking at all the different
Dragon's
stuff.
Lair is a great shop.
Yeah, it is. And so we went by there and we were looking through all their Pops characters and comic books and all the new stuff to see if they had any new Harley Quinn stuff that came out. One of the guys with us is a Harley Quinn fanatic, and started talking about the history of Marvel movies. The very first actual like Marvel character in the movie was Captain America in 1944.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
that was
newsreel stuff.
Oh, newsreels. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was actually the first representation of a live action.
I'm pretty sure Superman preceded that.
Superman did, but it's not Marvel.
Yeah,
Not Marvel, yeah.
He's the first Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel. So we were going through, and then what we didn't find in there was I was trying to find the Nick Fury played by David Hasselhoff. In 1998.
Oh, it happened, motherfucker.
It did.
I saw it.
I even found the clip for it so I could show one of the guys because he didn't believe me.
He is not a comic book fan.
No, he
I
is.
can name every shitty goddamn movie ever made off of a comic book, from the major two at least, off the top of my goddamn head, because they're all horrible.
Anyway, so we found
So
it, and it was the
painful.
clip portion where they were making the body, the little
Better
fake
story.
android version. And their big fight scene was like kick, and he falls down like nothing happened. And if you get a chance, you guys gotta go find it. It's hilarious.
Needs more battery.
Yeah, it needs more battery.
More amperes.
Don't you have an extra battery on you?
Not a high amp battery.
Oh, well, I got one you can use for a bit if you want it.
Nah.
I got a charger out there. So
It's not going to change the ampere output of the battery.
no, if it's low on power.
No. It's a high
It's the
output
amp.
amp.
Oh,
This is an unregulated mod. It's basically a fancy switch.
Yeah,
And an unregulated coil on top of it.
completely. It is completely
this
do it
is
yourself.
primitive e-cig here.
Not really. I still have mine.
we did
Still primitive.
No, that's fine.
Basic.
Basic is
Basic.
better. Yeah.
the cloud mongers. Anyways,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen Deadpool yet,
Go see it.
go see it.
Go see it.
And if you haven't seen Deadpool yet, I'm assuming you have a very valid reason.
We're waiting for digital.
I know. That's why I said you have valid
Yeah, but I'm
reason.
waiting for
Once
digital.
it hits digital, we'll
I
probably
mean,
watch
Bat
it.
He
Bat
also has a
finally
new
got and
board.
saw it. So I mean, because I saw their post, yay, saw Deadpool finally. I was like, yay, because every time we go see a movie, it's like, don't tell us anything about it. It's like,
Yeah.
That sounds like a personal problem. And personally, it's not my problem for him.
Wow.
I'm gonna call him on the phone.
Wait, we let him know every time we're going to a movie. We announce it weeks in advance. If he cannot plan to get to that damn showing,
Now, to be completely honest, Deadpool, I only planned like 2 days in advance. That was
That's
just
fair.
That was
but every other time,
right.
so 1 out of 20.
I was talking about Deadpool in particular, but he's made quite a few showings with us.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, I mean, he didn't go to the Star Wars one with us, but he eventually went.
Yes, he eventually saw Star Wars.
So
That was fun.
has
Star Wars was good.
has everybody seen Star Wars?
Yes,
Can
I
we-
saw it with him. Like
I was talking to Chad. It's like, can we talk about it now?
I don't give a
No.
shit. I don't give a shit. It's fucking almost March. If you haven't seen Star Wars, fuck a dick. You that's your fault.
Fuck it. Thanos.
Please go eat a bag of dick tips.
Thanos.
And Thanos.
Dick tips. It's what's for dinner.
That's the weapon they used in Grand Theft Auto, the big purple dildo. That was Thanos.
Saints Row.
Saints Row. That was Thanos' dick. Flinging around.
Wow.
What? Why are you?
Somebody shared an editorial that's
Read it. What's up?
it's the FBI. Siri, open up. This is the FBI. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. Why not?
I'm
The
sorry,
Constitution sometimes insulates the criminality of a few in order to protect the privacy of us all. What pointy-head liberal said that? Justice Antonin Scalia.
Totally not a pointy head liberal.
Totally not a pointy-head liberal.
The dead one?
That doesn't narrow it down. There's
Doesn't
a few
matter.
dead ones.
Oh, he just died.
Yes.
So
There's a lot of dead
We're
ones
aware
though.
of that.
No, I mean Scalia just literally died like last week.
I know.
we're
I
aware
had a
of
party.
Did you?
I made a lot of snarky comments.
Oh, totally a
Like,
lot of
what
snarky
is Justice Thomas going to do now?
I
And are they sure that he was dead? They said they found him dead in his sleep. He wasn't on the bench.
feel mostly bad for John Oliver because he had to kill that pug he had representing him.
Wow.
He saw the contract.
I haven't seen any of the news on who they are
They haven't yet.
vetting. I
They
mean,
haven't started yet.
There's one guy with an Eastern Indian name, Sri. something.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
No, he's actually pretty
No,
moderate.
he is.
He's
But-
pretty moderate, so we'll see. And what kills me is I keep going back to Kennedy as the justification for, look, we've done this before. In fact, 16 times we've done this before, where we've appointed
The new justice in the last
new
year.
justice in the last year of a president's term.
We did it in Reagan.
Right.
Scalia was appointed at the end of a lame duck president's
Yeah.
term. So, I mean, anyways,
It's a silly argument.
yeah, we're wandering. I'm not supposed to talk about politics or religion. Can I go on religion now that we've done politics? Because I can do that. I shouldn't do that. Let's not do that. No.
Politics are okay.
The two are intertwined, and if you let me talk about it for an hour, you'll know why.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
I say do it. I like a good laugh.
I'm in a good mood.
That's fair. That's fair. You're in a good mood, and that would definitely change your fucking mood to not good. Mood shift. Now, angry.
Segways.
Segue to, I'm going to kill some people.
No, not at all. Might want to.
I'm going to murder you, motherfucker.
So it says here on Facebook,
Oh, no.
there's a clip of Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbund. Get a Dick Cumberbund on in costume as Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Yeah, it was,
It's Marvel related. I'm trying to bring us back to the comic book. Give me a fucking break.
So wait, you're talking to someone who's a Harley Quinn fan about movies. How do they feel about Suicide Squad?
he's a little torn about it, but he at the same time he said, "Look, you can't get mad, man. For years and years and years, you wanted live action movies of these characters. You're getting it.
Right.
So either don't go watch it and still complain about not seeing it,
So
or
either
get a
shut
live
the fuck
action.
up or shut the fuck up.
Get a live action and just enjoy that. Oh my God, somebody put in the time and effort to bring a character that I like to the screen in one shape, form, or fashion of the
Except
character.
they didn't bring the character I like. They brought a shitty version of the character.
But it's still the character.
That they're changing already back.
It's still the character.
But the point of the
What do you
matter
mean
is
changing
that
back?
I mean,
What do you mean by changing back?
DC's bringing back their old version of the universe. They're changing the characters back to the way they fucking were before they fucked everything up. So whatever changes they made in the past 5 years,
The universe changed again in the comic book world. This is
yes. For DC, this is a regular occurrence. It happens at least once a decade.
right.
At least once a decade.
Right.
However,
Hey,
There's a website.
Superman's dead.
what? I
Hey,
hear you.
Superman's dead.
He wasn't even dead in the real universe for long.
For long. He died. Came
He was
back.
like
He
on
came
his way
back.
back to life in the next goddamn issue.
Superman Jesus.
No, really?
Superman,
I couldn't get that.
Superman Jesus. Do not John Cena, I swear to God. I will come over the table at you.
kind of want to see this.
Don't piss off El Duce.
It's fine. It's all for the show. It's all for the show.
And his name is John Cena.
Hands
You
are up.
couldn't even pick an appropriate time for John Cena. There is a time for John Cena.
It was
and a
Bag of
time not
Dicks.
for John Cena.
Bag of dicks, you could have broken out John Cena.
Right.
Eh.
Right.
I've been trying to get away from the old schemes because it's just like, and you guys kept bringing it up, so I said, fine. Fuck it.
Kept bringing it up.
We didn't bring it up. We said don't do it.
No. Before. You know, he
You're
knows
like
what
a-
I'm talking
you're like
about.
A kid, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. But
Did
but, See, that would have been the right time. Too late.
Just gonna
Cut it.
enjoy my show over here.
Cut it. Fucking amateur.
The fuck was that?
Huh? No. What?
Are you looking at more sound effects?
Yes.
Oh hell.
All right, so damn it, boats, hurry up, push loaded so I can
I'm
play
waiting
the
for my
division.
boats, man. I got 360 megs left. What kind of internet is this?
The kind where I'm also downloading boats at the same time,
And
dick.
we're streaming.
I'm surprised the stream hasn't crashed because we're
It
doing
probably has.
No, I upped my speed, so yeah.
That would help.
I
I
had
got
to-
a new connection at the house now. So.
yeah, I was hearing about that. What kind of you got now?
It's Verizon LTE it's 25 megabit.
Still a lot faster than you had to. That's good.
No, I mean, well, it's the satellite connection was 12 megabit,
Right.
but it was capped at 10 gigs a month, and after 10 gigs, it
And
drops to like
Justin's
2
downloading
megabit.
boats too, so we're all downloading boats.
Wow. Well, it's a good thing at torrent, so one of us is probably sharing pieces to the other
Probably.
through bottle of
So anyways, 25 megs. What's your cap on Verizon?
30 gigs and then $1 or then $10 a gig.
Phew.
So
Which is fine.
I'm
so long
not
as he's
using it
not
for
downloading.
boat downloading. I mean,
That's what
what the
that's what he has
satellite's
here
for.
in my house.
Well, and,
Right.
and the satellite.
Yeah.
I mean, satellite's bulk.
Right.
I've got some firewall rules I'm going to put in once I get my crap unpacked.
Yeah, you got your pod in. I saw your
Got my stuff
pictures
in, yeah.
and your pictures of your
So-
servers.
Yeah. So once I get the firewall racked, and then basically I'm going to route all the web and download traffic over the satellite, whether I want it to or not. And that way the games don't kill
Your
my
bandwidth for work.
Because really, it's my work connection.
Yeah.
And he has to say that because if his girlfriend's listening, she will be pissy.
She's listening.
Then she would be pissy.
Work's work. Yeah. You travel. You're having to travel for work too, aren't you?
Yeah, I started. Oh, well, it's a new job. I'm starting in a week.
Oh, okay. So you're still with the same company?
I'm with IBM right now. No, it's a new job at a new place, and
Are you moving out too?
no, I'm not moving.
All work from home.
Yes,
Nice. More money.
yes. Data center architect,
Oh, very nice.
senior engineer position, blah blah blah. I make the internets go,
Yeah.
but this time I get paid more. It's a small MSP out of Atlanta, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Are they going to pay for your internet and stuff?
I
for
don't
anyone?
know, and if they did, I'm probably not going to talk about it on the air.
Oh.
But I don't know. The theory is maybe. So
Maybe they could drop you a fiber line all the way out there where you live.
well, that's the funny part. We looked at that, and there's a fiber run 3 miles from the house down Texas 316, and it's a straight shot. So if they wanted to, it would not be hard to run fiber down to where we're at. Now, the other day, I saw a billboard, brand new shiny billboard in town. They're opening up a subdivision across the water from us
Right.
at $400,000 houses.
Whew.
And open now, come claim your lot, and blah, blah, blah. And it's
So
like,
they
they're building out.
So that's good.
So CenturyLink's going to have to get off their ass. They won't let me use DSL out there because they have oversubscribed the DSLAM and have no open ports. I saw the DSLAM the other day. The engineer was there. The door was open to the cab.
Yeah.
There's no open ports. There's about 28U of free space, so they could put another switch in if they wanted to spend $1,800 or so, and then they'd be able to sell to 32 more customers. But no,
See,
CenturyLink's not paying money to expand their infrastructure right now.
no, but there was a thing. So like when Verizon first started doing the fiber and stuff like that, and they were talking about running.
This is 6 megabit
People were
DSL.
people would like they'd pay to have. I'll pay $1,800 if I get the internet, and then I just basically don't have to. I'll pay for the install, but I don't have to pay anything until my $1,800 credit is up. I'll pay for all that basically, and then you'll get 32 customers actually onto the switch. And sometimes,
Again,
rarely,
this is
sometimes-
assuming CenturyLink wants to expand their infrastructure, and they don't.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Because they don't.
I'm saying I don't know why you wouldn't. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I've seriously debated starting up some sort of ISP out there, and it's mainly one of those: do I really want to fuck with it? Do I really want to spend the time and money?
It's not cheap. Yeah.
Is no.
It's not as expensive as it sounds.
No, I just well.
It's still a couple $100,000 I don't have. Right
No, yeah, it definitely is because I've worked
But,
with a
yeah.
few ISPs that
Right.
startups and
Yeah.
we were in Addison, so there was fiber that we had to have ran to us, and that was it was like $40,000-$50,000, and we only went like 3-4 blocks.
Yeah.
But you're going through city, so you have to tear,
You got a permit.
install, and repair, and then
You got a permit.
so
No, it's usually on the order of $60,000 a mile for fiber runs.
and
where
how
don't
and you
have
said
to
yours
go
is
to
what,
cities.
3 miles
I'm
away?
about 3 miles out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we could do is set up in Eustis and then spider out from there, which I've considered. But then I got to get real estate on the highway in Eustis. But on 175 is a fiber run. AT&T's transit for their cell towers is out there. So I can pick. That one wouldn't be hard to piggyback on. But it's still there's still money involved. So, yeah.
Interesting. All right, guys, we're gonna be taking our first break here in just
Oh,
a minute.
They break. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, they're downloading their boats.
No, I'm almost done.
Hour 2 is gonna be boats.
We can talk about boats. Or not.
Ah,
Big boats, little boats.
boats are boats. I mean, I personally don't care.
I'm on a boat, bitch.
I was waiting for that one.
Yep.
Take a good hard look.
So once again, here we're going to talk about our sponsors here. We have a few of them. One of them is jackassnation.podbean.com. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out. They do a lot of indie wrestling. Huge support of us. We appreciate their support. Also go to animebento.com. Type in 1UpDS to get 10% off your subscription box service. Japan delivered directly to your door. Fantastic service. So we're going to be back here in about 7 minutes.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. Keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes never close and hearts never broken. Times forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home.
Hey everybody, welcome back to One Up DS Live here in studio here for the second hour. Woohoo! Woohoo! We are back. Hello.
We're back. He's back.
I'm not really here. I don't know why.
So he's back.
Second hour here to talk about Deadpool
Tell
real
a
quick
friend.
here. You were looking up some numbers. Last week you announced 140.
135.
Yeah,
Yeah.
135 domestic, and then how much worldwide? Like two something?
Another 125.
Yeah, what are they at now?
Right now they're at 255. It said domestic. Sorry, 235 domestic and $491 million worldwide.
$500 million worldwide. What?
And
good.
so yeah, that is
Very good.
That is more of Fox molesting themselves.
Yay, monies.
So it's successful. So they announced that they are going to do, or they're rumored to do, the next Wolverine will be rated R. Of course,
Yeah,
we all
that's
thought
right.
that was like, yay, it's starting. We already know it. Everybody was like, putting up, yes, rated R. Let's go Blade and Crow and all the other ones that should have been rated R.
No, Crow was rated R. Blade was rated R.
Yep.
No, I mean, that were rated R.
Yeah.
They were not the first, but they were more successful.
Yeah, Deadpool definitely was not the first, but it is the most successful one so far.
Ryan Reynolds. Mad genius.
More like the writers from Deadpool are mad geniuses, and Fox is mad stupid for taking forever to get it.
And at the same time,
But he also thanked-
finally
he
allowed
did-
it to happen.
Yeah, but he also thanked him. He goes, he was talking on Jimmy Fallon. He said, I'm glad they blocked it for the last 10 years because it didn't have the following what it had 10 years ago, what it has now.
True.
Yep.
So if he had done it 10 years ago, it would have been a great movie to make, but it would not have been as successful as it is now.
And it probably would not have made nearly as much money.
No, well, part of being successful, yes.
Well, it's already past Watchmen. That wasn't shocking.
And Watchmen wasn't a bad movie.
If you read the comic book, it was a bad movie.
It
I know
was
you were-
not as faithful of an interpretation.
Nope.
I thought it was a good movie.
It was a good
not
movie. Just
Watchmen.
no. It had the characters, and it had quite a bit of the few plot points, but it was the minor changes that threw it off. Yeah, the minor changes were not happy with it.
Yeah.
I think he's...
Ah! No host.
Woohoo, he bailed. All
No
right.
sinks.
We're talking about cheese.
Brie?
Yes.
Gouda.
Gouda is better.
I love a good smoked Gouda.
Creature calling out.
I actually do like a good smoked Gouda.
Of course you do.
Nothing.
We're talking about cheese.
I
Talking to
like
me?
a good smoked Gouda. That all right with you?
We're being random. You walked away. We're going to be talking about
Left.
dicks. We decided not to.
We could have been talking about dicks. I actually was
Did
just
you name
looking
your
at a
dick?
picture of
Did you name your dick
not
Gouda?
a dick. Actually,
No.
why would I name my dick Gouda?
That's why I asked
There's
you.
layers of ooh there, dude. And one Gouda's a good cheese.
Your dick's not a good cheese?
My dick is a good cheese.
So your dick is Gouda?
Is a Gouda cheese.
It's Gouda.
So
Alrighty. Now that we wandered there.
Hey, it's boss. There you go. Hey, guys, if you have some topics or anything you want to talk about, questions or anything, call us 972-891-8688. Lines are open. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to have some topics, have some deep
Otherwise,
conversation about.
Tell us about your smoked Gouda. Where you get it, the best varieties. Aged, not aged. If you like the rind on it or not.
I would totally talk about Walking Dead, but probably not.
Why not?
Let's not do that.
I know.
What's up with Walking? Why?
Have you seen
Okay.
the last episode?
No.
Then that's probably a good reason not to talk about it.
Let's
I
just say
don't
that
really
your
care to
view
watch
might
Walking
be
Dead, but
limited.
what is so important? Yeah.
Why would you not watch Walking Dead? It's hilarious. Watching people who should have understood the world is over not understand the world is over.
You shouldn't actually smoke the cheese. Do you roll it?
Do you smoke it like crack?
How do you stuff it into a bowl?
You should vape it. That would be different.
I do
That
not
wouldn't
want
be
a
smoking.
cheese flavored vape.
That
Not your
is-
vape.
That is.
It probably exists somewhere.
That wouldn't surprise me.
We've got every other flavor in the world.
Taxes. Let's not talk about taxes.
No, I can't do my taxes yet because someone hasn't sent me my W-2.
I'm still waiting on a couple of forms, but it's not looking.
Got mine finished.
But I got to deduct all the crapping moving expenses.
Yeah. The pod was.
The pod.
How much was the pod, by the way?
All told, or just
Like-
which parts?
All told.
It's coming in at about 5,100.
But yeah, that's from California.
There was
so that's
also
not too
9
bad.
months of storage.
Yeah,
at
that's
$250
from
a
California and 9 months of storage and transfer across country.
month. Yeah, the transfer actually came in cheaper because gas prices have fallen since I got the original quote.
Thanks,
So-
Obama. Oh wait, that wasn't sarcastic.
Well, exactly.
I don't know if that was Obama. Obama's doing.
They'd blame him if it was high.
They'll blame him, whatever. I mean,
Yeah, well,
not really worried
we're
about
not doing politics. Because you're wrong. I'm just saying.
it. Well, 5,100 is not a bad price
No,
from
it's
California.
not. It's- well, like I said,
That's full thing
a
for
good chunk
renting.
of that was storage.
Yeah.
Like 2,500 of it was storage.
Back when they first started doing pods, oh god, years and years and years ago, like 2000, I think it was. I originally thought about getting one just to have, because I was traveling a lot back then, but ready to go. I've seen people take pods, buy them, convert them into small apartments. People that do the little pod, and when they want to move, they just call a pod truck and move them to a new location, and they park it, and then they just plug it.
They're not really durable. I mean, it's a really thin plastic roof that's held on with some basic bolts. I mean, it's
I don't know what they did, but
plywood.
I mean,
It's
the
not
inside
a steel
looked nice.
container. It's a very flimsy, medium fiber.
But it's fully
board
insured, though,
container.
right? When you have the storage.
Unless you're living in it.
They frown on that.
I
They-
know.
They
but
also don't like explosives or flammables. Or
Why
so
would
we
they
didn't
not like
talk about
explosives?
my
What the fuck?
ammunition being in there.
Oh yeah, we totally gotta get you some ammo.
Yes.
I need to fire that rifle.
You're what, the 30-30?
Yes.
No.
Ooh.
It's a Marlin 30-30 lever action.
Nice.
Beautiful gun.
Porters will definitely have it.
Walmart has it. I just,
Don't have the time.
yeah. Well, okay, so where the house is, if I fire north, I'm firing into houses on the other side of the backyard.
Right.
If I fire east, I'm firing into houses up the hill. If I fire west, I'm literally firing into the house next door. Which is a
I
trailer.
say
Which is a trailer.
fire
So,
the trailer.
I mean, if I want them to move,
They can just hitch it up and drag out.
really, that's probably the best option right now. And if I fire to the south, I'm firing into the houses on the other side of the lake. So, I mean, not way over. It's like 150 yards. So,
Oh, I was going to say, that's a pretty
yeah,
good distance,
yeah.
but I don't know how big the
My
lake
best
is.
bet actually is probably to fire east because those houses are on top of a hill, and I might be able to use the ravine as a berm. But I'm kind of, I don't know.
I'm sure they got gun ranges out there somewhere.
Yeah, but then you got to pay somebody to shoot.
Well, I mean,
And how? That's not American. I'm not going to give somebody money to shoot at a paper target.
no, that sounds exactly like America. Opportunity, man, opportunity. You can't shoot anywhere? Psh, I'll give you a
That's
paper target.
Freedom.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's my freedom? I got a Second Amendment right to shoot my neighbors.
You're not
pretty sure-
exercising it.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't say that anywhere.
It doesn't say a lot of things.
Yeah, I say it doesn't say a lot of things. That didn't stop us.
We will interpret that shit to mean whatever we want right now, bitch.
Nah,
Your
Second
Honor,
Second
They are
Amendment
short on
right.
Supreme Court justice to interpret shit.
Second Amendment right.
And until they
shoot
get
my
one,
neighbor.
they can't take it up there.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Ah,
There's
well.
procedures.
I know.
Sure.
I know.
The Second Circuit.
But if it's a split 4-4 vote, then it goes back to basically it's like they didn't do
the
it.
Circuit Court.
Yeah, the circuit
It's a
court.
do-over.
But it doesn't have a precedent. That's the nice thing about it. A 4-4 vote means that there's no precedent set. So it doesn't reinterpret past law. It just goes back to the circuit and says, you fuckers deal with it. We don't care anymore.
We'll send it up to him. And ask him,
Even if it...
can Trey shoot his neighbors? We'll send it up to the
It's a
Supreme
Second
Court.
Amendment right.
Just
God
to get
damn
a,
it.
I don't think that's right. No.
I don't really think you're interpreting this correctly, sir.
The
I
inter-
think this is open to interpretation.
Okay, in what part of the Second Amendment does it say I can shoot my neighbor? Because
What part does it not say I can't shoot
Fair
my neighbor?
arm.
there are laws in place and amendments in place.
Where does it
that
say in the
There are
Second
no- whoa, whoa,
Amendment?
whoa,
the
whoa.
legal handbook.
There are no amendments that say you cannot shoot your neighbor.
Okay, there are laws
Yes.
that you have to follow.
And laws are malleable.
Oh God.
That's why, they change them on a regular basis.
I stab somebody in the rear end. You give me a heckle. You want to shoot a neighbor? Yeah, okay. I don't want to. No.
You're just violent.
I am naturally violent, and
See,
I'm okay
I'm
with
not
it.
violent. I'm just shooting my neighbors from afar.
My God.
That's not violent. He doesn't know if it's going
Not
to
just
kill him.
that, they're
come on.
inside a
Stop
house. I don't
defending
even have
him.
to see it.
I'm defending him because
There's no
it's funny.
gore. There's no
It's-
blood. There's no gore. It's completely. It's harmless.
He's shooting a
It
trailer
is
house.
it is a victimless crime, unless you're the victim.
Unless you're in that house. How is that
It is a
victimless?
victimless crime.
It doesn't hurt me.
Unless
At what part are you not the victim? Oh, let me guess. When you
'Cause I'm
pull
the one holding
pull
the fucking
trigger.
gun.
Yes. Making my own point for
And
me.
this is and
There's
this
a
is,
large
and this is
portion-
might makes right, and this is the reason why I'm actually for severe firearm regulation. Because there are other people like me out there. And
I'm for regulation because I exist.
You know, that neighbor on the hill to the west is like, I can shoot down. I'm not the victim. There's just this house down there. I'm pretty sure.
mine's brick. Good luck.
He will return fire.
Damn right. I got a second story. I can hit you from there.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
It's not my fault they built a shitty house out of fiberboard. It's not my fault the bullets go through it. I was shooting at the house.
Blame science.
If I hit it, I mean,
That just means that science worked.
exactly.
No.
No. All right, fine. I will pull the Texas defense.
Oh,
You need to kill him?
I felt threatened.
yep. The South Park defense. They're coming right for me. What does that say? We officially have
The Trey quote of the week.
Trey quote of the week.
It's a victimless
It's a crime
crime
unless you're the victim.
That works. All right.
Abe's quote of the night. Wish
And
I,
now,
I really wish I
wisdom
had
from El Duce.
There you go.
instant replayability right now. go
You
back.
do technically.
Let's go back.
Wisdom from
It's
El
called
Duce.
YouTube. Yes.
Oh man, victimless. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? I hope to God his neighbors aren't just like, hey, let's check out this podcast. I recognize him. He's my neighbor. Honey, get the kids. We gotta go.
Great. That means the land will be for sale soon.
Yes!
Back the truck up fast.
And then I'll have more land between me and the neighbors that I have yet to shoot. Not that I'm going to. I'm not saying I won't.
But you said yet, motherfucker.
I'm not saying I
That
won't.
means you plan on it.
No, there's no planning going on here.
Premeditated.
That adds another 10 years.
I know.
There's no planning. No planning. I do not plan to kill people. I just accidentally do it at the time specified.
What?
Wow.
I mean, would do it accidentally at the time.
Time
specified.
at the time you're planning for.
No planning. It just
At a-
coincidentally
at an
happened
opportune
at
time.
an
To
opportune
the
time.
NSA agency that is now recording this show for review
There's
later.
no such agency. They've got too much. They're not worried about us. We're not.
Well, no.
Ah, la, 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 la.
My first name is Jamil, and the
Oh,
name is
fuck.
Rashad. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, motherfucker.
Your name is Jamil.
Yes.
Why the fuck haven't you told me that?
He's black too. Did you know that?
God damn it. Really? Alright, I gotta look at porn. That works. What?
Lord.
That just derailed so hard.
Derailed. That was fucking funny as shit.
That was funny as hell, but it derailed so hard. Where do you go from that? That's victimless
Victimless
crime.
crime.
Really, motherfucker? You have me on Facebook. Does it say Jamal? You just
Jamal.
tagged me in something like half an hour ago.
No. Last week, Frankie kept calling you Jamal, my daddy, Jamal.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know whose dad is.
He-
It's possible.
He, was
Damn.
like- he looked at me. He looked at me and said, "You're my father." And I went, "Oh no, I'd abort you." And he goes, he's like Jamal.
I'd abort you.
Wow.
God, that's cool.
That's wow.
And then
Actually got told
That is a
something
late-term
similar. I
abortion,
had a
so-
nice conversation with my mother yesterday. We'll go into that. That'll be fun. Half of my family is apparently insane. Like,
Only half?
well, no, I mean like generationally. Like grandfathers and great grandfathers and so on have all died in mental asylums,
oh,
kind of thing. Yeah, or went under electroshock therapy. You know, a nice vacation in the hills.
The hills are alive with the
I was kind of
sound
surprised by this, but yeah, she
bubbles.
actually said if I'd have known all this, I probably wouldn't have had you. And I'm like,
Damn! God! Damn! That is some savagery
thanks,
shit!
Mom.
happy
And she
Mother's
goes, but
Day.
you came out okay. And I'm like,
God! That is some
I said, you
harsh...
haven't really been
harsh
yourself lately
shit.
either. Yeah, it was entertaining.
Damn.
Yeah. Entertaining.
That's some fucked up
I
shit.
was like, thanks.
Happy
Fuck you
Mother's
too.
Day, mother.
Yeah, see? You're next.
Now the neighbor shooting makes sense. No kidding.
You're next. Blow us up for doubloons. World of Warships.
Yes, I'm glad you added that it was World of Warships and not just random.
Yeah, because I've got
You murdering
doubloons
for
just hanging out
doubloons.
in the pocket here.
You could. You're weird.
I might. No. Did you get the coin?
Yes, I got
You
my
got your
challenge
coin.
going.
You didn't get your coin. Yeah, he's one of the not coin people.
I really haven't had time to play anything. I
Okay,
haven't got
so
to play
this
it.
was you go to a website and fill out a form and press order now.
You didn't have to play.
Oh.
You had to click.
Yeah, it was a thing, a physical, tangible object.
Oh, you actually got it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the coin do?
It's a challenge coin.
What is a coin? Yeah, it's a coin. What does a coin do?
What does a coin do? Did you really ask that?
It sits around and looks pretty,
It does look very pretty.
just like a trophy wife.
Thought we were not talking about politics.
I didn't say Trump.
You just did.
I didn't say Trump's wife either.
You just did.
Twice now.
My plan worked.
How weird.
Yeah, we're random as shit tonight, folks. We're sorry.
Are you okay over there? You about to spew monster all over your computer.
No, that'd go straight to yours.
Coins.
Coins don't talk back. Exactly. That's what he said. Coins don't talk back.
That's a shit.
So it's a coin with a really nice, a mediocre engraving of.
I was gonna say it's
It's an okay.
it's above average.
Is it just a
of,
collector's
of,
piece, I guess?
of the
Yeah.
Russian Diana cruiser from.
Wasn't there like a code or something
War
for
One.
a boat or something that came with it?
There was a
So
code
that
on
was a
YouTube.
misinterpretation. A lot of people,
Yes.
myself included, and Jamil, after reading it as well. So it's not just my reading comprehension that was failed here.
Yeah, it's all ours.
Yeah, there's a code and it gave some perks, the flags and stuff like that. It did not.
How much did the
however,
coin cost?
give
Like
the
20
boat,
bucks.
which
Like
is
20 bucks.
why I ordered the coin, because I wanted the shitty tier 2 Russian cruiser.
Well, you want every boat.
which is why I wanted the shitty Tier 2 Russian cruiser. I
'Cause
already
otherwise-
have shitty Tier 2 American cruisers and other Russian cruisers, so I wanted this one. I'm
very
missing this one
particular
and like 2 other boats.
So somewhere at some point they went, gotcha, bitch.
Pretty much. Now, there was a 10 and 1,000 chance, so a 1% chance, that you could get a Tirpitz coin
which is a
instead
slightly
of the
better.
Diana. And the Tirpitz is a Tier 8 German battleship.
Yeah. Beast of a boat.
That coin, the code, actually gave you a Tirpitz in-game. But I already have one of those. It's an $80 boat. So if I'd have gotten that coin, I would have given it to Jamil so that, well, I would have given him the code so
Yeah,
he could have his
assumed you
$80
would've-
boat.
Damn.
Because I ain't buying an $80.
$80.
It's a good boat. It's a good boat. It's pretty.
I've sank a few of them, yes.
I've sank and
I actually sank
been
one with
sinking.
the Cleveland.
with the Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
What
That is
the
impressive.
fuck was a Cleveland doing in a match with a Tirpitz?
I was we were actually in.
You were
game.
following him. All right.
I followed
That
him.
is usually enough to go.
That's
no.
enough right there.
No,
Yeah.
but because I was so excited, he was just like, "Wow!" Because the
You were
Tirpitz
so
was
excited.
he
You
was
suck
going
at
against
Tirpitz.
everybody else, and I was behind him, and I just kept pegging him
Yep.
forever. And
Pegging
he's like,
him.
"Oh my God, you're gonna get him!" I was like, "Boom!"
You're
Got
so
him.
excited you started pegging him.
I did. Thanos in him and right,
You were right behind him.
right up the tail rudder.
Phrasing.
Phrasing still a thing.
Phrasing's still a thing. Just pointing that out.
Tag.
No, I was very excited because I actually
I can tell.
sunk it, and I was expected to die. I mean, people were apologizing to me in chat when I came in.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
It was the highest tier boat I had at the time. Okay.
You shouldn't do that.
He really wanted to play.
working.
No, he really wanted. I don't remember what boat he got. He had just unlocked it. He really wanted to play that. I was like, I'll follow you in. I'll probably die. As soon as I came in, my entire team all apologized that I was
They were
going
all
to
like,
die.
"We're so sorry you followed your friend
Now,
into this
to be
suicide
fair,
mission."
they shouldn't have.
No, they should have.
This was entirely your fuck up.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
No. It's
Because
fine.
eventually we're going to make a video where we yell at people who make divisions, who put two divisions, or the tier 3 and a tier 6 in the same division. And then the tier 6 is going to be the one they use to rank for
I'm
the
totally.
matches.
No, I knew I
And
was
so
going in
a
for
tier 8
Right.
will show up with a tier 3.
See, I don't understand where this is really a problem. I knew I was going to die right off the bat.
Because
I
the rest
I
of
didn't
your
care.
team, you're gimping the rest of your team.
Fuck the
That's
team.
why it's a
I
problem.
don't care.
Okay, and there. All right, we're back to America. Fuck you, I got mine. Hey, I'm apparently level 12 now in my
No,
service record.
he just wanted to test out a new boat that he got, and that's what we did. And it was I actually didn't die that round.
Team battles.
Now, I didn't die that round. But when I first unlocked the what was the first carrier? The Japanese carrier.
I don't know.
They
No,
respect captains.
What was the name of that Japanese carrier? The first one.
I don't
The
know.
first Japanese carrier.
I
Yeah.
never played with it.
The
No.
first Japanese carrier is
He's looking it up right now.
Hosho.
Hosho. So I had that, and I followed him in, and I was like, I just wanted to test it.
I was in like a tier 6 or tier 7, and he followed in with a Hosho, and it was not pretty because
Was it tier 4?
his boats never made it out of the goddamn his
There's
planes
planes.
never made it out of the goddamn thing.
No, my planes made out. So my planes go, and then like 6 rounds of planes come towards me, and they get taken down. So I'm sitting here just turning circles, and we still lost. But who is that? Hey, it's a Dragon
Dragon
Rose.
Rose.
So yeah, as part of the update, I forgot about that. They added new skills, and so all the captain skills got respec. So I'm sitting there looking at my Tirpitz. This is the first one that loaded. I've got 11 fucking points on my captain. I'm like, no skills. So
That's-
yeah,
That's
damn
normal
it.
for you, but
Now I got to go back through and respec all my fucking.
pobrecito.
Poor boy. If you guys got any questions, topics, or anything like that, please give us a call. We'd love some new topics here. 972-891-8688.
You don't like victimless crimes?
No, that would just be right past that now. We're talking about boats, and
Damn right.
there's a lot of people here who don't play that.
Damn right. No wait. Why?
Eh,
Why do you
Some
not play
people
boats?
don't like boats.
I don't mind it. I just it gets. I'm not gonna lie, it does get kind of boring.
What?
So one of the new skills, torpedo acceleration.
Yeah, you lose damage versus.
Nope, you lose range. 20% for range plus 5 knots.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
What's plus 5 knots going to do, though?
Not a goddamn thing.
A little bit faster.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Half
a
a
little bit
second
faster.
quicker.
It's enough for them to go, ah. Well, I guess that's really what it is. Yeah, half a second's enough to fuck up a battleship.
Well, you just wait till you get to that point where they're just about to turn out of your range and you increase the speed just to screw them up.
Well, except the
You gotta
range
choose
is
it
the thing.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do it when they come around the corner. It's always when they come out from the other side of an island, because that's when they're like, ah!
That's when
And
they
you're
go,
like,
oh shit.
surprise! Butt sex.
What? You've never done surprise butt sex?
No. No, don't think I have.
Well, there you go. And you were just talking about pegging. How long? Ago?
It was a turbot. It knew it was getting hit.
Well, that's nice. They changed the UI a little bit too.
That would
All
be
right.
another video.
This is why
Yeah,
we
we're
keep
just
postponing.
gonna
But I
stop
think at
doing
this
that
point
damn video.
we're stable enough. We can go ahead and start cranking.
Woohoo!
So Armchair
Alright.
Admirals might actually do something.
Really?
When is that actually going to take off?
When they quit changing the goddamn game for 2 weeks.
So never.
Well, I mean, they're
No,
gonna,
2 weeks.
they're going to constantly
So
keep
never.
updating. I mean,
Right, but they are changing core gameplay concepts. These are things that should have been done in beta.
Right.
Like, they basically did a skill wipe. That's what I'm getting at. When your commanders, all your captain's points went away, and you get here's
get to
12
rebuild them?
points, respin them, because they changed the skill tree. That's not a minor update.
That's pretty major.
No, but I
update.
mean, you.
Adding more boats, those are minor updates. Don't give a shit.
But you need to do continuous updates to the videos and stuff like that. That happens with any game.
Yeah, I get that. The first video was, here's the game, here's the UI. Because the most confusing thing about the game when you first start up is, I don't know what the fuck.
What
does
the
this
hell
mean?
is all this crap?
What does this icon do? What does this mean? Why is there this now?
Right.
So, why is there a little airplane with an exclamation point?
Yeah, you should probably go ahead and do a video
You know,
now of that
That's what, yeah.
tonight, or you can't
Tonight, I
but-
can't tonight. I have
can't, yeah.
to go pick Jess up. After I pick Jess up, maybe. But y'all are watching that men groping each other tonight. Aren't you? Hot, sweaty men groping each other?
No, that's you. You're watching that.
I thought you were watching
We're
wrestling.
watching male soap opera. No.
I thought you were watching wrestling.
Yeah, we are. We're watching
So
wrestling.
you're watching hot, sweaty
Yeah,
men
yeah,
groping
yeah,
each
yeah.
other. Okay.
There's girl on girl action too. Don't worry.
Yeah, you say it
Not
like
the
that.
kind of girl on girl action I watch. Just putting that out there. What?
No
I'm
comment.
Just laughing.
Silence as y'all play boats.
I'm not playing it. I'm not playing.
I am.
I'm teching. I'm trying to put skill points where they go, so my people don't suck. Then I'll play.
No, I'm
Yeah, I just. Well, I mean,
as much as I do want. I do want to watch Fastlane. I also do want to play Division before the beta goes out, and I can't stay up all night playing it as much as I'd love to. I got to tomorrow meet up with my son's school to have a vigorous conversation with them.
vigorous.
Yeah,
Okay.
my son's being bullied pretty hard.
Well,
So.
the again, victimless crime in the Texas solution. I felt threatened.
Well, what's okay? So
You just can't carry a
No,
gun
he-
onto school
no,
property.
no,
So
no,
you
no.
make sure
Vigorous
you set up
conversation.
across from school property.
no.
I guarantee
That's right.
you, he won't.
Talking about murder.
I'm not. I'm just talking about
And he
permanently
calls
maiming people.
He calls me violent.
It's helped keep the throat moist.
What?
Nothing. Just
She's
reading
talking
chat.
about
No,
stuff
they're-
for she's being sick.
Yeah.
She's sick.
reading chat. I'm just
No.
moist throats.
So my son's first year at this particular school, very first day, he was about to be expelled from it. It was kindergarten. He got picked on, kept getting bullied, kept getting pushed, kept getting shoved. Told teacher did nothing. Turned around, clocked the kid, knocked him straight out.
There you go. Then he
Turned
gets
back
suspended.
around, got back in line, and they called me up to come pick him up. And I said, "Okay, for what?"
Yep.
And they're like, "We hit a kid. We have a zero tolerance." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. So what's your tolerance on bullying?" Because
Yep.
he was being picked on.
Right. Exactly.
And they're like, "Well, that doesn't count." Oh, I'm sure the news
How
media
does
outlets.
that not
I'm sure the
count?
news
No,
media
I
outlets
was
would love
gonna say,
this.
Sounds like
And
it
so
counts to me.
I literally made a big fuss about this, and I was just like, "We're gonna make this something known." And you're a brand new school that's just gonna be a
Ooh.
gigantic waste of money because I'll have you closed by the end of the month.
Okay, your dick is not big enough to close them down. I'm sorry. You can swing it around all you want, but when you
whether
make
whether
threats
whether
like
it's
that,
an empty
it
threat or not, it doesn't matter. You can tell me all day you want. I am
it makes your position less strong. That's my point.
It worked.
Well, threatening them probably worked. You probably didn't have to go to the whole "I'm going to get your asses shut down" because you're probably not, unless you're a city councilman. Now, run for city council.
I'll camp outside the city council and
No.
have and whatever.
Run for city council. All right.
Here's the
anyways.
point. I know. Yeah, I'm not arguing about this. That was year 1. Year 2, same kid got involved. He got into the same altercation. They literally called me just to let me know this had occurred, but the kid was bullying and that there was no ramifications, but they still had to send a letter home, which I was fine with. This time, my son, my middle son Daniel, is a very emotional kid.
Yeah.
He's autistic,
Okay.
but he's a high functioning, but he's
Yeah.
a very emotional kid. So he's constantly picked on. The kid is doing it now. Has already been suspended twice for bullying, and has done nothing to it. I requested a meeting last week. Finally got word that I'm getting one Monday after all this.
Okay.
We kept him home for 2 days from school
Yeah.
because I was just like, you're just not going to go back until I talk to him. But it got to the point where if you don't, legally, I can get ticketed for it.
Right.
So I was like, fine, go to school, ignore him. You know, he's probably being bullied at home. He's probably,
That's also fair.
a lot of issues. You know, when he makes fun of you, laugh at him, walk away.
Yep.
If he tries to talk to you, don't be rude. I said no, and this is the exact phrasing I told him. If he hits you first, knock him the fuck out, and
Yep.
then put your hands up and back away.
Yep.
And he goes, and so we actually practiced this. And if he comes at you again, pop him again. Put your hands back up, back away. If he
Yep.
comes at you a third time, take that foot and plant him right in his chest.
Yep.
And we practiced this, and my son can kick, and he got me good too.
Yeah.
And he planted it, and I was like, "You back away, and you find a teacher as fast as you can, because he ain't gonna get up from the third one."
Yeah. Actually, when my kids
And
were
you know,
being
and if sorry.
bullied, I actually went for the nuclear option first.
as
If
much
it
as
gets to that point,
as
sorry.
much as I want to, I was bullied when I was younger,
Yeah.
a lot,
So was I.
and I
Same here.
I absorbed it. I absorbed
No,
every
I
bit.
I knocked the shit out
No,
of it.
hang on.
I absorbed it.
I absorbed it
When someone's
all the way
honest.
up until high school
Right.
when I bulked out.
Yep.
When I started playing football and hockey, that is when I felt enough confidence that if I'm going to hit you, it's a one-shot hit.
Yep.
And I did. But I got knocked out in 6th grade. Back then, it was by a guy named Shelby.
Okay, that wasn't me.
And no, it wasn't you.
Did you go to Plano schools?
No, I did not.
Okay, that wasn't you.
But I got knocked clean out. He came from behind. I saw him last second as I turned. As the fist hit, there was no way of dodging it. Clock, everything went black. I woke
Yeah.
up on the ground in tears, cursing up a storm.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It knocked out. fucking
Cursing up a
sucks.
storm. Teachers like stop. I'm like, no, where is the MFR? No, no. Just pushing the teacher off. I was so angry.
Yep.
Knowing if I probably stood up to him, I'd probably get dropped again. The guy was twice my size, easily.
Doesn't matter.
And just,
Monkey smaker.
monkey smaker. Woo!
As opposed to monkey smacker.
Well, actually, his original name was supposed to be Monkey Spanker, but we messed up on his badge like 10 years ago. And somebody I put the wrong letter in there when I mistyped it real fast. And so it
There's
came
a
out
couple of wrong letters there.
Monkey Smaker. No, not that one. Anyways, but Monkey Smaker came out, and he stuck with it. So
Okay then.
we misnamed him. But anyway,
no,
so
it sounds appropriate.
but this kid that we're gonna go, I'm not even gonna worry about the parents. I'm not worried about the kids. It's just I'm gonna go
no,
say,
well,
look,
I mean,
because my wife wants to pull the kids.
yeah.
She wants to pull the kids out there. I don't want to for 2 reasons. This school, when Daniel, my middle son, was at the beginning of school, and we found out he was autistic. They doubled their efforts on him. They had a lot of he's reading at a higher grade level. He's working at a higher grade level
That's
here
good.
than he would be in a public school. So
Oh, you're in a private school and you're having this problem?
it's a charter. It's a charter.
Oh.
It's a charter.
Is
school.
it the one in the Irving one over by
yeah, I'm not gonna say the name.
Movie Studios?
No.
Okay.
No. But it's a
I know
charter.
somebody that used to go there.
It's a charter school, and so we're very excited about it. About this school because they've done a lot for them. A lot of the teachers have been great, but they've been losing teachers like crazy
Yeah.
lately. So we don't know what's
that
going
also
on.
Happens.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have this conversation. If they can't put something in place, whether it's changing him to a different class, getting rid of the kid that's causing issues, because I've actually gotten
That seems to be the solution.
well, because it's not just him. I've gotten
Murder.
calls from parents of other kids that are in my son's class saying, "Do you know this is going on?"
Wow.
Their kids are telling the parents, "Hey, this is happening," and nobody's doing anything. And they're contacting me because they're friends. "Hey, do you know this is happening to your son?" "Yes, we know, and we're trying to get it rectified."
Right.
So, if that much has come into play and you're still not doing anything, I tomorrow morning I'll be like, "Please sign this information so I can pull my kids out."
Yep.
Doodle.
Yep.
Of course, then I got to break into my safe because there's Social Security cards in there, and I can't get my safe open. Fun.
I,
Seems like a
no
fail
comment,
safe.
dude.
Prime Cord coming to the rescue.
I'm pretty sure debt cord's overkill, but whatever.
Pretty sure I could pick it.
It's combo.
I'm pretty sure I
So?
could pick it.
All right, I'll tell you what. We'll see.
Huh.
That would involve me bringing any kind of tools.
I have tools.
I
have
amazingly
picks.
enough did not bring tools.
Let's say I have pigs.
No shit.
Just trying to help, man.
No shit. There he was. He had tools.
Pegging. Oh wait.
Yeah, flat out ignoring people is one thing. I was reading here for Vicky. Flat is what we told him to do. But he's so emotional that he literally shuts down. He's unable to learn. It's hard to get him back on track when he gets picked on this hard. So one of the things he told me they were doing, they were calling him Fat Biscuit, which made no sense to me until he told me what the kid told me. He's like, "This is what it means," and he's calling him a fat bitch.
Right.
And-
Because bitch is a curse word. But
Right.
biscuit,
But in the middle of class, they say "fat biscuit." Teacher can't do anything because there's no actual profanity. The kid told him later what it meant, but he had the whole classroom chanting it to him. And my son was standing there, and one of the kids told us that he had clenched his fist so hard that, like, the knuckles were all turning
Yeah.
white and everything. And he just bit his tongue, and he stood there and he took it all. And I'm very proud for him taking that much restraint into it. He said he was fearful that when he got home he was going to get in trouble if he had taken him out. I was like, "What are you going to do?" He goes, "I would have knocked him out, Dad, but I don't want to get in trouble." I was like, I can just see that now. My son on a rampage. Yay.
Oh, my mother had a really simple rule. Jamil, don't start any fights. But if you walk away from a goddamn fight, if someone hits you, I'm beating your ass. That was my family rule. So I didn't start fights, but if you wanted to fight, I would happily
time to
knock
finish
you
'em.
the fuck
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Because I'm not dealing with my mother or my father because that was the only thing they ever fucking agreed on. If someone wants to fight, fuck it, give them a fight.
To answer your question,
Yeah.
there, Vicky, the teachers are being kind of restrained from doing anything. So, in particular, without saying teachers' names or kids, they're sending kids to the principal's office or whatever dean's office they call it for referrals. They're being told they're sending too many referrals.
Well, then your kids are
So-
shit lords and
No,
need to-
it's just every time a kid goes to an office, it has to be accounted for. There's a record of it, and if you continuously have that, then your school starts to lose and diminish as far as like troubled kids. And they actually report.
So
this
here's the
stuff.
solution. Instead of ignoring the children come to the office with a problem, fix the problem so they don't have to come back with the same goddamn problem.
right.
Hence
That's
the
kinda-
reason the vigorous conversation will be
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I mean, just saying don't send the kids to the office doesn't fix the goddamn problem.
All right, and
Right.
this is one of the reasons why their teachers are leaving because they're being muzzling the teachers is exactly the right phrasing. They're muzzling them. They're not letting them to actually do their job. Now, granted, when I grew up,
God bless public school. Teachers
When I
could
grew
knock
up,
the fuck out of kids.
my teacher would send me a principal.
Something like
I'd
that.
get my butt whooped by a principal. He'd have a belt or a board or something. I got whooped. That was a whole different thing. I'm not. I guess I'm not okay with them whooping my kid unless
My mother
it's-
never let them whoop me. She said if he needs to be disciplined, you call me. You let me know, I'll take care of it.
Oh,
You
my
don't
dad!
hit
My
child.
dad didn't care. My dad said, "Look, you screw up enough to get your butt whooped. You're gonna get your butt whooped by me or somebody else. It's gonna happen." And to an extent, okay, I understood that growing up, but nowadays, no. It
Right.
just, I'll discipline my kid. Don't get me wrong. I will come down like a thunderstorm on my child. Not a problem.
Storm of thunder.
Yeah.
I actually have problems with physical punishment for a lot of reasons, and a lot of them have to do with abuse as a child. If anybody's going to lay a hand on my child, if anybody's going to commit assault on my child, it's going to be me
Right.
once. That's it. Somebody else lays a finger on my child, I will commit assault.
Mm.
I don't care if you're an educator.
Right. No, I'm right there with you.
You let me deal with that. You deal with
The other idiot
kids
children.
in the school. Yeah, if you got idiots doing this kind of crap,
Well,
then you need to segregate them.
Well, the problem with the current public school system, or hell, even in private school system, is their kid can do no wrong. Why is my kid failing this grade? You're not doing your job as a teacher. You're not teaching them. Why are they failing? No, that's not the truth.
Sometimes it's the teacher. A lot of times it's the kids, and a lot of times it's the parents. There's a lot of factors.
No, I
Our
will give-
our entire educational system is not built to educate. Our entire system is built to indoctrinate. It's to turn kids into members of society. The problem is that where are you most useful as a functional member of society? As a wage slave, producing. Not as somebody with initiative. Not as somebody that is compulsive and comes up with new ideas. Because that makes you hard to control. You no longer respect authority. Which makes you not good for school. The whole point of school is to have somewhere where the kids sit and parents can go earn wages. And then when the kids graduate school, they can go earn wages. We don't want you to think in school. We want you to recite.
That's the one reason I do like this particular school. They do actually have initiatives.
And there's some critical thinking involved.
There is some, yes, because they do a lot of schooling, AP work. Like, they're doing AP stuff now.
That's good.
Well, AP
And-
stuff has changed to the point now where AP history stuff doesn't include actual history facts.
Well,
So
well,
just
it
being
it depends
school,
on where
I
you
mean-
go. Because my oldest goes to Irving Public High School, and he's in AP everything, and he's already taking courses that are junior or sophomore level college.
Yeah, that's what AP classes are.
So when he gets to college, he'll already be a sophomore level going into it. I mean, most of his senior year will be completely college credits at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, AP is a fantastic
That
system
helps.
if you have somebody running right. Luckily, Irving has a PhD. I can't remember her name. Very, very sweet woman, but she is all about. She gathers money and just she takes a low wage to make sure that the money stays.
She is in the educational system.
She is in the education.
So there you go.
So, but
she's
with
taking
the
a low
school that
wage.
Daniel and Timothy go to, which is a charter school, their entire basis of is all AP up, going from kindergarten up. Kindergarten, you go in, you learn your colors, your alphabets, your da-da-da.
And
No,
how
no.
to respect the teacher and how to work on a schedule.
Right. So their version of it is you have like 6 weeks to learn your colors and your alphabets, and then we're starting in on math. And I mean, by first grade, he was doing multiplication. So I mean, that's pretty amazing. Because when I was younger, I don't remember. I have no idea when we started multiplication. I think it was like
I know we
Third
started
grade.
multiplication on school schedule in third grade, but I was doing multiplication in first grade. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not like the prototypical student. I learned at an accelerated rate for every single damn class. Like I was reading on a 12th grade level in second grade. Like I was outclassing everybody because I just read, and math was never a problem for me. I
Can't
excelled
say
at
that
math.
for me.
I am just I never had a problem. So my problem was always I was bored in class. I was
Yes.
the wrong kid to stick in any class because I was always ahead of everyone. If you gave me a book and let me know what we were doing, I was done
There you go.
before the week
Yep.
was over.
Yep.
I'd already finished the book. I'd already finished the lesson plan. I'd already finished 3 chapters in the book, and whatever homework was, unless you had some weird specific like questions or problems you were going to answer and hand out, I already did them because I was going to learn it any damn way. So why am I going to wait for you to teach them on everyone else's schedule when I can read it on my own? If I have questions, I will ask you.
Yeah.
Like I was known as a kid who always asked, well, what about this? Like 6 to 8 weeks before we got to it, and they'd always be confused. I'm like, well, you're reading the wrong chapter. I'm like, no, I already read that chapter. I already read that chapter, then the one after, then the one after that. This is the one I'm on.
that's the way I was in history. I was in history AP.
That's how I am with
I
everything.
loved history.
Yeah.
And they gave me. I remember when we first went, and they're like, "Here's your history book for the year," and I'm like, "Cool." And a month and a half later, I was like, "Do you have another one?"
Yep.
I loved history books. I would go back and reread stuff. Athens, Sparta, that Greek mythology was definitely one of my favorites.
Nah, I was more curious about the actual U.S. history. Like, Athens and Sparta and ancient history was great, but
No, I'm
that
just
didn't
saying that
affect
was
me
my
directly.
interest. That
Yeah.
was something that got me. And then when they did like 300 in Spartacus, I was just like, squee. Oh, well, it wasn't too accurate, but it was very
It
entertaining.
wasn't accurate at all.
There were
300
parts of it that were accurate.
300 was
Some of the
made-
cities.
There were at least 300 men.
Yeah,
No, no,
well,
Was
the movie
Thermopylae.
300 was
No,
no,
based off
no,
of
they're
a
right.
fucking
There were
comic book from
Spartans
Frank Miller.
and there were Persians. That's accurate,
So
okay?
it was at Thermopylae.
that is the extent to which Frank Miller kept it real.
Hey, I said
Yeah,
to
pretty much. But hey, all right.
There may or may not have been a King
Props.
Leonidas.
I don't remember
There
that
was a
one.
Leonidas.
I don't think he was king.
Well, he was tribal
There-
leader Leonidas.
Tribal.
And they all died. So far, we've covered all the actual history facts of 300.
People died.
Well, no. One survived, remember?
People died.
299 died.
People died.
One survived in that movie because he had to go back with the eye patch and tell the story.
The movie. Yes.
He had to
Talking
tell the
about
movie.
action.
I thought you said history, not fiction.
We were talking about 300.
No, we were talking about the
We were talking about history.
Oh, for love of God, you were just saying 300.
Yes, and how it was not accurate to history. As in, we were still on history, but you brought up 300 and Spartacus, which are
Spartacus.
No, I just said I love that generation, that time frame.
That period.
That was a very. And Spartacus was a great show.
Spartacus was an okay show. It was full of blood,
Blood
and
in the
tits.
sand. It was great until the guy,
Died
talked
of
about
cancer?
Thanos' dick.
Yeah, and that was a great show. There was plenty of times you have. I
I love the show.
Fantastic. I still haven't seen Black Sails, the new one that they did.
Didn't watch it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing that now.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, and I
Saw a
stopped
trailer
watching
for it.
that. Was it Da Vinci's Demons or what was it?
Never watched it.
I watched a couple episodes. It was pretty funny, but just couldn't wrap
Was
my
it
head around.
supposed to be funny?
No,
That's the
it was.
question.
He was. Yeah, he was.
Right?
You know, he was setting up some kind of trade deal, and then changed it, and then fired all the guns. It was just like really ironically funny put together. So it was entertaining for like the first few episodes, and boring later. So I stopped watching it. Right now we're watching the rest of was it Young Justice season 2 right now on Netflix, which is fantastic.
I watch nothing.
You watch Boats.
It's on TV. I don't watch TV. Okay, so what I watch is a stupid Baby's First channel,
Hey, I've been there.
and it's great. It is fantastic.
Keeps your child away from you.
One of the favorite
Well,
ones.
no, she just zones right in, and it's actually pretty cool. We were watching it this morning,
This morning.
and it had a sign language interpreter over in the corner. They were teaching sign along with the.
You
the
need
stuff.
to look into Baby Signing Time.
dude.
That
Baby signing time.
it's called Baby Signing Time. It's a DVD collection. It was independently done. So the entire show is about teaching early generation sign language when they can't, still learning words, but milk and house and
Milk.
mommy and daddy, and it worked very well, especially with Daniel, who didn't want to talk. This is how we started the testing for autism.
Yep.
And he didn't want to talk in the beginning. He just was really late bloomer and having conversation or even saying words. So Baby Sign Time was amazing. You end up learning it more sign language through that, and the songs were catchy. Because it wasn't like this one lady, I can't remember her damn name for some reason. Either way, it's
Never watched it.
fantastic.
Don't have
It's
kids.
sign language. It's teaching letters and colors and words and so on. And as they do it, you'll see them signing stuff to you because they'll pick it up just like that. They
Baby sign
absorb.
time.
Yep.
All right.
It is an amazing program. We actually may have some of the DVDs here you can use because I think I still have them.
I'll torrent it from the intertubes. No, wait, that's piracy. That's bad.
That's bad.
That is a victim crime. Stealing digital media, copying digital media, taking dollars from
Oh, now
hardworking
you believe it's a
animators.
crime. What the fuck? Murder, not a crime.
I'm
Pirating?
not murdering them. I'm shooting at their house. Their house is not an entity. It has no rights.
Here we go again.
It actually does. It has rights.
Why does a house have rights?
It
Really?
has property rights. It
The
has.
house does not have rights.
It does. Property does have rights.
Property does not have
Yes,
rights.
it does. All right, guys, we're gonna take our second break here.
House rights matter.
That's better than the comment I was going to go with. I'm going to drop it.
What were you gonna say?
Nope. Go to break.
No.
Go to break.
No, what are you gonna say?
Go to break.
What are you gonna say?
Don't. You don't want me to go there.
Don't.
You don't want me to go there.
No, we don't want to go there.
Trey understands where I'm going to go with this.
You don't wanna
you don't
go
want him to
there.
go there.
You don't want to
Go to break. Just go to break.
I really want to know.
No, no, you don't.
Don't do it.
All right, guys, we're going to be back here just a minute after our second break. Kind of want to know so bad. All right, make sure you go to two of our sponsors here, jackassnation.podbean.com. Make sure you check them out. Indie Wrestling, podcast stories, everything. If you're into the wrestling or indie scene, check them out. Also go to animebento.com. Use the code 1UPDS for 10% off your subscription box. Get Japan delivered directly to your door. All right, guys, give us back 5-6 minutes. Thanks. Hey everybody, we're back here for the final hour of One Up Weekend Live here in studio through YouTube. If you haven't gone to our website, check out oneupds.com. That's our website. Like and subscribe here at the bottom. And if you can, donate anything. $1 goes a long way. It helps support the show here. Bills are coming up. So, hour 3.
Why do you laugh?
Why do I laugh?
Why do any of us
All right,
laugh?
hour 3. So we were talking during the break. I was talking about my e-cig because I'm going to Japan in March. I'll be in South by Southwest in Austin for the gaming portion of it, and then literally from Austin, I'm hopping on a plane and going to San Francisco and connecting flight to your leaking. No, I thought you had drip.
What?
No.
Him, and then I'm going to Japan, and I'll be out there from the 20th until April 1st, and then we're flying back. So. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. Got the drama of getting my passport fixed. Oh my gosh. It was such a headache. I had to stand, I went in line, I had my birth certificate and everything, and they're like, oh, your the lady first off, she told me this was a fake birth certificate, and I was just like,
No.
no.
Why would you fake your birth certificate? Well, I guess.
I can think of
I
a lot
was
of reasons.
it's like, no, this just happens to be the original birth certificate because, well, I kind of don't lose that stuff. And it's like, oh, it's abstract. I was like, oh, okay. So I had to go get what they call a long form.
The
So
long form. Yep.
I had to go downtown Dallas to go stand in that line, which was fine. I mean, I don't mind lines. I really don't. Had my phone, playing games, talking to people. You know, I had this guy in front of me on his phone. This dude got Gucci shirt and Gucci pants, Gucci glasses on, and
Sing Gucci.
talking.
Das Gucci.
That's Gucci. And he's talking to his girl on his phone. And then his other girl walks up and he turns it up. He goes, oh, lady in pink. You know, I'm just like, okay. So we're sitting there. We get up there in line, fill our paperwork. Now we're sitting for our printouts. And he walks over and starts talking to her. Random girls come back and he sits next to me. And I go, so how'd it go? He goes, I got them digits. And I went, all right.
Good for you.
I was like, good.
I'm so proud.
I was like, be careful about the kids. He goes, what kids? I was like, did you not see the kids running around the thing or hers? He's like, oh, damn. And he pulled out a phone and he starts deleting numbers.
Damn, son.
So then he got that. Went back to the passport office, which was a little bit of a headache line just because there was a brand new dad behind me who was getting his newborn a passport. And they were traveling to France. And so he had all the documentation so he can get his child passport and the baby pictures. And you know he was a brand new dad because the kid is just screaming. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, would you like some help? He's like, yeah. So I was like, here, give me the child. And I patted him and he burped and bleh, bleh, on my back of my shirt. And you know, he's like, how'd you know that? I was like, I have 3 boys. I understand these sounds. It's okay. He's like, well, thank you. And we come to find out he goes to conventions and
Don't they all?
he's like, what's your name? I was like, I'm Mike, or they call me Toa. Is what everybody goes. You're Toa? I'm like, do you remember? Do you remember me? No. Sure. Yeah, totally do.
You're the
But-
Toa.
Yeah. Just like he's the Sasquatch. That's a
The
story.
Toa.
Wait. Jamil, Sasquatch? Oh, I ain't fucking with you. Wasn't even at that show. I didn't do who you were.
Never do.
But so I'm going. Anyways, I was talking about my e-stick and stuff like that because I have to go through TSA. And what's the ruling on TSA having e-cigs on planes? You know, it is a liquid. They're kind of, you know, you got to put them in baggies. They don't like all liquids have to be in one bag, but your e-cig has to be disassembled and put into its own bag. And they swab it and they check it. So I'm gonna have that sucker clean as a whistle. Probably the day before, had to pull out an old e-cig to last me up until the flight. And then
Get you a Mark 10 or a blue. So you can
Something.
throw it away.
yeah, no, I'm just gonna I for the flight and stuff like that. Like I have nicotine gum that I have. It's okay.
I usually just snooze on planes.
They'll snooze.
Does the same. I get my nicotine. Nobody looks at it funny. We're good.
I haven't snoozed in a long time.
Not snuff, but snooze.
I know snoozes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I haven't
All right.
done that in a long time.
All right.
When they first came out, I tried it, and it was like, oh, it's okay.
212 years ago.
No, the camel
stuff?
snooze. Yeah, that's when they.
In the U.S.
I don't remember when they came out, like 2008, 9 or something like
Yep.
that. Anyways, so yeah, gotta disassemble it. Ah, yeah.
And it even has the convenient waist, so it's perfect for planes.
Receptacle.
Yep. Perfect for planes.
So, and then check my luggage and all the other stuff. But yeah, so I disassemble this, and come to find out, reading online, they're one out of like the 200 I read. Everybody was okay with it. The guy flew from Dallas to Seattle and Dallas to England, and no problems with e-cigs. And one guy flew from here to New York, and New York wouldn't. Some TSA guy out there wouldn't let him bring it back, and I was just like, sucks. So
That's where you run over to the FedEx and FedEx at home.
pretty much, I thought about doing it there, just FedExing it there.
Yeah. I've had that before where I had employers would FedEx me instead of dealing with the bullshit. We just FedEx, and that way I didn't have to worry about checking the crap.
Das crap.
That may not even be a bad idea. Just
Because
to do it.
checking servers to check luggage is kind of a pain in the ass.
The problem I'm going to have is that I will be at the tail end of South by Southwest and flying out from the airport in the same city as South by.
There's still going to be vapors at South by. I think.
No, not even that. It's just the lines for the check at luggage, and
Gotcha.
that's going to be a headache. But, whatever. I will survive.
I will survive.
I knew it.
You're already playing them ahead.
You did that on purpose.
I did, yeah. So, but I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of plans out there. I'm going to go see the one thing I want to see was that the super tall life-size Gundam that they have out there, because I was a Gundam fan when growing up. So,
Are they still doing the live action Naruto?
I don't know. I have not looked into it. I did tell the guy that's planning everything, Mike, that I did want to go see that. Because that looked, just the clips that I've seen, it looks amazing. Even though it's completely in Japanese and I don't speak a lick of it,
You've watched
the
Naruto.
show, though, the actual like play itself was very well done. Like the characters, as far as like they were in the show, act so similar that it's fantastic looking. So I really want to go see that. And they got a new one out there too. Some other anime. I'm not sure what it was, but I was reading on it. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I want to see that. We're already planning all the food places. I'm not a sushi guy. I'm not a seafood guy. But I'm gonna have to when I'm out there. I had especially no. I mean they have. Well, they do have a lot of like burger shops and steakhouses and all kinds of stuff. They do have all that out there. But
And it might be interesting to get a burger in Japan just to see what the
you should go look at like the Japanese like
The
McDonald's.
interpretation.
It's
Yeah.
insane. Now their big thing is chocolate covered French fries.
It's almost like
That
dipping your fries in a
sounds horrific.
Frosty.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. They're like, ew. I'm like, no, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
So, they also have this bacon. They cook bacon and then they grind it up and they sprinkle it over your fries, and it's like a bacon fry thing. I'm not sure what they're doing with that. And then it's got
Fry thing.
then they have a thing called wasabi fries, which
Ooh.
is wasabi's powder and it's sprinkled over instead of pepper or salt. They sprinkle that over. That sounds good too.
Yes.
They have. We're actually right by a really good. We're in an apartment. We're not in a hotel. The apartments are cheaper and they're nicer. More room for a lot less buck, and we're right outside. Tokyo is huge. Like
Yeah.
it is utterly huge. 8 hours from. I think it's like 8 or 16 hours from one side to the other side via train.
Something like
Something like that.
Tokyo is large.
It is very large.
that. Tokyo is very large.
So the part we're staying in, we got a noodle shop, a ramen shop, right next to it. I do like, ramen noodle and their version of it. I like the noodles at noodle shops and stuff like that. And not a big on their soups, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
Miso's
screw it.
awesome, man.
Miso's okay. Like I can eat it, but it's just not my thing. It really isn't. There's a place in Austin that has miso ramen, and it's got the pork and everything. But the miso's not as harsh. And he's like, in Japan, it's way different. All the food is going to be
I
different.
was to say that can probably be said for a lot of things.
Well, the one thing he wants to. So there's a video on YouTube right now where this guy is like a traveling food critic or whatever, and the guy that he's with takes him to a shop where they make the freshest shrimp ever. Like the shrimp are popping still alive, and he just breaks them in half and then shreds them and he sticks them on your plate, and so the shrimp are still moving, twitching.
Kind of like having ultra rare cow.
Ultra rare cow. It's still mooing at you. And the guy that lives in Japan is gagging at this idea. The guy he brought there is just like, and it's very disrespectful. If food's put in front of you, it is extremely disrespectful to not eat it.
Or
Which is
worse,
good.
to push it away.
Which I told him, I was like, prepare for me never to come back. Prepare me, because I'm going to probably disrespect everybody, because they're going to be like, here, drink this sake.
No, they're just going to be like stupid American.
That's fine. I'm expecting that. Because there's a thing over there where they suck their teeth, and that's a sign of disrespect. Like not, it's like
I think
racial
I'm worried
thing.
a little bit too much about disrespect and going out to eat at McDonald's.
No, I'm not saying at McDonald's. I'm saying like every other place he wants to go to. I'm willing to try some. Like I don't mind tuna. Tuna's okay. I've had one tuna sushi. I'm okay with it. I can eat it. It's the fatty salmon and stuff like that. It's just like this is like your sauce, and he's starting to sound.
He's so happy.
Starting to
right
sound
now.
like Livy. But they do have a really good like steakhouses down there and stuff like that, with huge slabs of steak, and they're not expensive. And since the dollar is so weak over there, or the yen is so weak over there, $20, and I will be
Just don't get California rolls.
over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a story, but it boils down to somebody went and thought, oh hey, California rolls, those are cheap, right? And because they are here. And no, imported avocado and cucumber is some of the most expensive things you can get there.
Because it's not natural.
not grown there.
yeah.
So they ended up racking up $30,000 over a week on the company credit card
Because they can't do numbers.
because they didn't know. Well, right, because they didn't see the prices, and they figured a California roll was the cheap one in sushi. Just trying to eat cheap.
Eat fresh. Subway.
Yeah, tuna rolls, that's the cheap one. California rolls, not so.
Well, there's and then the sodas are imported over there.
Yeah.
So they don't
Get tea, man.
No, I probably will. But I like Texas iced tea. They don't have iced tea over there. Everything over there is hot. It's actually kind of funny because a couple of years ago he was telling me a story about they were in Japan, and the girl was like, "Can I get iced tea?" And the guy turned around and turned to the cook and in English said, "This girl wants ice in her tea." And they were like, "Wait, what?" It was completely oblivious to him of what the concept of iced tea was. So the point that they made the tea, they watched her put ice in, and then they tried it, and they were just like, "Why would you destroy our tea? Like, this just tastes like cold tea." And he goes, "That's the whole point." And all the cooks and all the people in the restaurant were trying iced tea because they'd never even thought of this concept.
Kind of like when I get chocolate Cokes at Sonic,
Yeah.
and they're really confused by my chocolate.
Chocolate
Cokes.
Cokes?
Yes.
Never had that.
Every time I get them, every time the whole Sonic breaks into
What the fuck?
even though I've been pretty much raised with chocolate Cokes at Sonic.
Just with chocolate syrup inside of a Coca-Cola, is it?
Correct.
Hmm.
It's like a vanilla Coke or a cherry Coke, except it's with chocolate.
Sounds interesting.
It's awesome.
May have to try that now.
It's awesome. Not with Diet Coke.
Now it does. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm gonna be in a couple of meetings out there with some people. So my suit is currently being altered. I have 2 of them now that are being altered, so I look professional.
That's the other thing I got to worry about. I got to get a couple of suits this week or next week.
There's this place in Round Rock, north of Austin, called the Round Rock Outlet.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
My suit original price was $699. And he's negotiated. I talked him down to like $180. And
I was gonna go cheap and go to Men's Warehouse and get 2 for $100.
I don't
You know?
see those suits on me.
You
Just
fucking tiny ass people.
well, no, it's just those suits.
Oh, I know. I
No,
still
no.
have problems with-
By the way,
with
this outlet store has,
length.
dude. They've got big.
I'm sure they do.
They've got big, but it. I mean, it's a really, really. Both these suits are really nice. But the fabric, it's got to feel right. I have a very odd frame. I have a 52 wide chest, and so it's getting a jacket that fits me that doesn't like make my hands disappear in the sleeves or kind of hard. So. But I'm getting them tailored finally, so yeah, I should pick them up tomorrow. I gotta go get that. This is what happens when they play boats.
I'm not playing boats. I'm playing Division.
Are you? Are you
Yep.
playing Division 2?
No, I'm playing boats.
So back to Division. Let's see. I've
Well,
been
I
soda
was
free
like-
for 5 years, but chocolate DP is where it used to be at for me.
Chocolate Coke.
Yeah, chocolate DP. But no, when I go down for like next week, I have Anime Matsuri. So I don't know if there'll be a show next week if you guys host it or what. But I have Anime Matsuri next week, and I will be in Houston. And there's a
That's what
amazing
Matsuri is.
ramen and sushi shop right by the hotel we're at. And so I know they're gonna go get sushi. I'm gonna go get some ramen. And
Man, now I want sushi.
well, we found an all-you-can-eat place down there in Austin. And
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
When I lived down there was a place on the south side of Lamar.
They do everything. They do some Korean stuff to it. They had
Yep.
was it
I don't know. It's probably the same place because I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. Either which way, they were just, can I have this, and this? And they're like, sure. You know, just like we're so full.
No,
it was
there's-
$30 a plate, but man, was I full.
There was a fantastic place in Denver, but if you said I want this, and this, and you didn't eat all this, and this, they charged you extra.
Oh, there's a place like that here in Dallas.
Really.
Yeah, it's all you can eat here in Dallas.
The only other thing I miss about Austin is one of those sushi places, or it's a dim sum place right around the corner from us.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was dim sum, and they were open until 4 a.m.
I don't.
And so that
this
was
isn't-
amazing.
This place is in I want to say Addison or Carrollton.
Yeah, but is it open till 4 a.m.?
I don't
I'm gonna
know. I
say
think it's
no.
open to like 10 or 11. We went there after.
It's fairly late.
We went after some meeting or whatever, or some meetup. I don't know, because it was Wolf's birthday. That's what it was. It was Wolf's birthday, and we all went out there and ate. And they had chicken fried steak, sushi. Like, literally, it was delicious.
That's not sushi.
No. They had it was just part. Trust me, they had
that's
everything
sushi.
else, but they had chicken fried steak sushi as one of their things, and I was
You
like,
keep saying this word.
it was delicious,
I don't
man.
think this word means what you think it
This
means.
is not exactly.
It was delicious. I don't know what you're talking about. It was so good.
It's chicken fried steak and a roll with rice, maybe. But sushi, no. So it was delicious.
It was delicious.
And this
It
is
was-
in Carrollton.
Maybe it was a roll. Yeah, I think it was at Carrollton or Addison. They're right by each other, but
Okay.
it was one of those two, and I'll find out what the name is and
So
tell
it's
you.
Farmer's
But
Market.
it was the same way. You ate everything you ordered, and if you didn't
And it was
finish it,
fine,
you
yeah.
got charged more. So we ended up like half the table was like, okay, I can't finish this. Somebody finish it for me, and just just there was nothing left.
Sushi.
But-
Man, I really do.
And I
wanna
can't
go
remember
find
what it's
some
called. It's
sushi.
called Rainbow or
Rainbow.
it was a gigantic roll.
That
but
sounds like a hippie chick.
No, it was a gigantic
Coming
roll
out
of
of
sushi,
college.
but as you went down, the meats had different colors. It went all the way from
Meats
fish
do
to
have
eel
different colors.
to eel.
Oh, I see what you're saying. A
Like
rainbow,
they-
like a boat,
They
like
had
a
it
tray or
staged.
something.
Yeah, and it just had a bunch of
I got
different,
it.
and it made us started transforming colors to different types of sushi that were on it.
All right, that sounds pretty good,
And it was, I mean, it was like
except for the chicken fried steak part.
25 pieces on this
Yeah.
boat, or 25 or 30 pieces. It was a big thing.
Yeah.
Then there was one called Red Tiger or Red Tail or whatever, and it was all red snapper fish, and
Red
then
snapper. Sorry.
and then had some kind of red spicy sauce on it. I can't think of what it's called.
Spicy red sauce.
That was probably what it's called, yeah.
Spicy red sauce.
Anyways, but it was
I would
all
like
over.
some
So
spicy
and
red
they
sauce.
designed it to make like little flowers and tiger marks and stuff like that. So I mean, they put a lot of quality into their presentation.
Right on.
So, but it was very good. I had there was a chicken. Then they had the fruit rolls, the strawberry and rice, and which was I didn't think it'd be that good. Actually, it was very good. Actually. So
Alrighty.
Nice.
now you need to go get sushi, right?
Yup.
Going to Whataburger.
Just
Hey, do you
keep
guys?
talking about sushi.
Well, is there any sushi shops out by you?
In Gun Barrel City,
You never know.
there's a Chinese buffet. They have sushi
That's
ish.
no, not good at all.
It's
I mean, there's
it's okay.
There's a buffet over by Sasquatch's house that actually does sushi. It's,
Yeah, this place is kind of like, well, not quite as good as the one by his house, which is okay.
for
some
a
of the-
buffet, it wasn't bad. I mean,
some of the best sushi I've had, other than Sushi Boat in San Jose, which is freaking awesome, is a Chevron in Memphis.
So there's what is it, Sushi Yama, open really late. It's on Forest Lane in Dallas, and they do dollar sushi night.
Ooh, that could be bad for me.
Yeah, and how late are they open, Dragon Rose? We need to go there. Day is yum. Yummy. I see. I know what you meant. Yeah, find out how late they're open. Because detour.
Yeah, I gotta go get Jessa, but after that, if they're still open, we may stop for sushi.
We'll watch
She likes the sushi.
Fastlane on a phone. No, but I'm gonna try eel fresh. The only thing that like he was talking about over there, like
Barbecue
he loves.
eels usually really good.
No, that's what he was suggesting. Since he said it tastes like pork.
Kinda, yeah.
Especially if it's done right, it tastes like pork. So you don't really have that because I'm just not a fan of seafood. It's the texture.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're one of
the
those
taste
texture
of it, but it's a textures issue with me.
That's why Jessa won't eat mushrooms, which means more for me.
I love mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
They had these. Oh God, what was it? Their place called? It's in Leander, Texas, just
Leander.
north of Austin.
Yep.
There's this sushi restaurant out there, but they have these skewers and everything. But the teriyaki steak is what I get because it's so tender. It was so good.
There's a place in Modesto that did really good teriyaki steak.
I want a steak right now.
All the sushi in California is really good and fresh.
And Sushi Yama is closed already tonight,
What?
but they're open until 2 a.m. every other night.
But not tonight.
That
Because
is
fuck
correct.
because we want to go.
you. Right? Right?
Oh, they have team battles now.
Well, it is Sunday night. Yeah.
That is true.
The ranked ended, and now they have team.
So, no, I can't. I really wish I remember that name of that damn place.
I do too.
I'll have to find it. Because Jessica went down there to Austin 2 weeks ago, or last week, not this past week, but last week, and she went to her restaurant. There's a restaurant that does all you can eat snow crab legs, and
That's dangerous right there.
for
that's-
her, yeah,
that's
for
dangerous.
my Jess, oh my God, yes.
That's dangerous.
We went down there for Kimmy. You remember Kimmy and Cody's wedding? And we went down
Yeah.
there. That's the same place I was talking about. She found it,
Good place.
and I told her she ate probably a good 3 plates, 2 pounds a plate of just crab legs. She's like, no. I was like, I will get Jamil to confirm this because we were sitting
You
there.
did.
We were
She-
eating steak.
she
They had all
did.
you could eat steak. We were banging
Yeah.
down on the steak.
You give me all you can eat steak, I don't give a shit. how bad
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That
That's-
toilet-
That is your fault.
But that poor toilet afterwards. Oh,
See, why do we have to go there?
why? Toilet?
Yeah.
Because eventually it comes all the way through you. You
Well,
have
no. Actually,
Why
shit.
are we
I was gonna say
talking
no
about
shit, but yes. Shit. I have
No shit.
That's the
Yeah.
funny part. I'll talk about dicks. I'll talk about whatever, but toilets. I'm
But
not-
bowel movement, you're not into that.
Yeah, no.
Ah.
We're good.
Anyway, so yeah, she had like
Sorry.
3 or 4 plates of this. I'll say 3 or 4, but I think it was 3 plates of just stacked legs, and she was going to town. She wouldn't. Hey, are you okay? But she went down there, and they found they only do it on Sundays, and she wasn't there for Sunday,
Aw.
and that's when we went down for the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
half off bento night. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
What's bento?
The box,
Oh.
lunchbox.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Okay. I'm thinking other bento. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I got in trouble more than one. Well, I didn't get in trouble as much. So we would do company lunches at a sushi boat place. And it's a little canal with little wooden boats, and the sushi plates sit on the boats, and they go around the canal, and you just reach out and grab them. And they have the plates they're not color coded, but basically they're color coded by price.
Right.
And so, like, this design on the plate means it's a $2 roll, and this design means it's a $6 roll, and so on. And so, when they'd come through and it'd be like, and doop, and doop, and doop, and right. And
$12,
we'd go for
$15.
company lunch, and
$4 million.
me and my boss, Chris Baldwin, would easily spend $80 to $100 at Sushi Boat. Yes.
Good God.
Yes, and not going for the expensive stuff. It'd just be like,
Right.
so I've got a photo. I've got a photo with us, with my stack of used plates and his stack of used plates next to each other, because it was his birthday. So we went to Sushi Boat.
Right.
Because why not?
No,
And he expensed it. So why not?
we've seen pictures like that. Like Mike has pictures from Japan where they have just bowls of ramen and sushi stacked higher than the table than they were sitting at. I'm just like, oh my gosh, how much do you spend? He goes, $30.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And he's just like, dude, it's you gotta realize, it's pretty much $1 or under per roll here. I'm just
Yep.
like, oh.
Unless it's a California roll.
Unless it's a California roll.
Exactly. Hello?
Can you give me a couple minutes?
Hello, dog.
I did. I just didn't leave the room. There's something wrong with her computer.
Oh,
She's like, you didn't take a break at 9 o'clock. I was like, I did, but I didn't leave the room. Something's going on. So
apparently.
you guys talk for a second. Let me go figure out what's her problem. And
Okay.
this doesn't count.
This doesn't count.
That's tapping out.
Tap it out.
Oh. Are we still doing that? I didn't think we were still doing that.
Yeah, there was an attempt at me tapping out, but they called a mulligan for me, which is really weird.
A mulligan.
Yes.
How does a mulligan work on this? The tapping out still doesn't really have a rule set defined, so how's the mulligan work?
Fuck to find out, dude.
All right, well, as long as that's clear. I'm over halfway to rank 10
Oh, and okay.
in Division. Yeah, I went back to Division. Boats, I fired up, got into 3 battles, got trounced pretty good. I got 2 kills the first time around, and then just got my ass whipped. And it's like, fuck this. I'm going back to
I distracted 2 carriers and a bunch of boats trying to find me and kill me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get back into my DD mode, and I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm enjoying Division too much to play boats well. How's that?
That is fair.
I am annoyed, though, that you can't just randomly crouch or randomly go prone. You have to follow the prompts.
Yeah, in the division.
Yeah, it means that teabagging is actually technically difficult. You can't just teabag at will.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta work at it.
I'm so sad.
I've never wanted to teabag in a game as much as when I came back and killed the guy that killed me, the rogue that stole my stuff. So when I shot him in the back of the head,
like you do.
like you do, then yeah, I wanted to teabag him. So I tried. I went up to the wall and I hit space, and then I walked away from it. And then I walked up to it and hit space. And something was lost in the translation, I guess. Boing, boing. Are we gonna play? Can we play musical?
Oh yeah, we're totally fucking bored tonight, by the way. That's right, folks. Be mad at Code. Fucking bad for not being here. Because otherwise, we have something else to talk about.
That's right, buddy.
That's right.
It's time for
What the fuck studio?
and singing.
Oh Lord, not banjo and singing.
Banjo and singing. Banjo and Kazooie.
You're fired, sir, for banjo and fucking kazooie. Jesus Christ.
Great game series. Great. Oh, so along with all the other crap out of the pod, the old sort of transient roommate who's moving back home because he can't hack it in Texas. That's my
Not
excuse at this
surprised.
point. He can't hack it in Texas.
It happens. So you were continuing? Did he find something? Was there something cool in there?
Somebody asked me if I'm going rogue. No, I'm not going rogue, you fucker. How dare you? I should go rogue and kill you. Xbox.
You found an Xbox?
There's an Xbox in one of the boxes, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't want it." I'm like, gimme. So I've got another Xbox again.
Yay. 360, I'm assuming?
No.
Oh, old. Wow.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go. So I have my original iMac, the education. No, not the education. It's a blue one. I have a blue Jelly Bean iMac. I have my 2004 iMac. I've got my Mac Mini, but I had that made it through the move. I've got my netbook, which was the EEPC, whatever. That's running a variant of Linux on it right now.
Welcome back.
Note to self: please don't load stupid shit on your computer,
Like Linux Mint. I'm sorry.
like malware program.
Like Linux Mint.
You're both saying the same thing.
Okay.
The
Mint is
system
not
is setting up in that
intentionally
feature.
malware.
Please don't turn off computer while features are being
Don't
worked
do
on.
that. Don't do that.
It's stuck in it
Why is it stuck in it?
because it won't. It's been there for 40 minutes, and she has to do something. So she's on my computer now.
What feature was installed?
I don't. Some malware program, and then she
That
deleted
doesn't-
stuff, and then it said you have to reboot for this to take effect, and now it's doing that.
Yeah. I
Oh, well.
think it's
Nuke it.
time to- Yep.
Can't
Reboot.
get to the screen and nuke it.
Hold down the power button.
And nuke it from orbit.
I did that.
Worst case, you end up reloading from backup.
So wait, you held on the power button, it shut off, and it still came back up to booting up?
Came back up to it started back up, the whole 9 yards, ASUS, blah, blah, blah,
Oh.
and it went right back to working on.
Oh, nice. Safe mode it is.
Yep.
Yep.
How kind.
I don't know why she's getting mad at me about it.
I don't know. Did you not stop her?
No.
You know you should have
It's her
stopped her.
computer.
Why didn't you stop her?
Because I'm not her daddy.
Are you sure?
Damn, son. Not her daddy.
She's a grown-ass woman, man. I'm not going to tell her what to do.
But then you have to fix it.
Yeah. But then that gives me ability to talk about it later. Don't do this, don't do that. If I tell her that before, then I'm just interrupting in her life.
Which reminds me, I got to also download Windows Server 2016.
Why?
Well, because it's at like release 5 now, preview release 5.
So it might actually
it's-
be safe?
Well, it's getting to the point. To say there's no unsafe. It might actually work. 2012 worked at release 3.
So
So.
what'd you talk about while I was gone?
We played banjo music.
Did you really? Is
Yeah,
it that bad? Just had to do that.
We
while I
just
was-
had nothing else to say, and we blamed Bad Code for not being here.
something like that.
But no
We're like,
calls.
Fuck them bitches. I don't know. I can't see your machine. It didn't make any sound.
Pops up there too.
It has never popped up on that screen when we got calls.
Correct.
It has before.
No, I've never seen it pop up on that
Not
screen.
since you switched to Skype.
I didn't have anything before Skype.
I thought you had the whatchamacallit thing.
I've never seen it on this screen.
I've never seen it pop up there.
But no calls.
No.
you see any calls?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a call.
Yeah,
Did we?
Something.
A voicemail?
Yeah, we had a call.
Can I make fun of
Who
them?
was it? You know who it was. Who was it?
8700. Oh, somebody left a voicemail the other day too. Another one I haven't seen.
Still play the voicemail.
I am.
We're winding down to the voicemail period of the show. That's all fucked up.
Somebody butt dialed us.
Wimmo up, a wimmo up,
30 seconds of a butt dial.
wimmo up,
That is-
wimmo up, a wimmo up, a wimmo up, a wimmo up.
Really?
In the jungle, the man. Boats, boats, boats.
No, I'm not even on boats right now. I stopped playing boats.
I don't know if he stared at you through his hands or what. The one eyeball.
Way
This is the Nick Fury stare of what the fuck.
way up. Sorry, what? Please continue.
I died.
What the fuck?
What? He even joined in. All you had to do was come in with a
No.
with the high pitch part because it totally doesn't match your size. That would have been exactly. If you'd have done the falsetto line, it would have been killer. Would have clipped it out, put it on YouTube, and had millions of page views. But no. Instead, you look at me with Nick Fury's one eye.
It is the one eye of discontent.
No, that's my penis.
I do not want to talk about your penis.
Being discontent.
Ever.
Oh.
Being happy, being discontent.
My penis is
Existing.
happy. You alright? You alright? Do we have to jump up?
Really? Harlem Shake? I think we officially gave up today.
Guess who?
Wow!
I'm clipping this out.
What, the Harlem Shake portion
That
of
was
the show?
awesome.
Just him rodeoing it over
Yeah,
there.
the radio's kind of what the fuck.
Was it really?
Yeah, it's kind of what the fuck. I'm waiting for it to hit the crowd.
Oh yeah, we got like what 20 seconds, 2 minutes. It's like a 2-minute delay.
There it is.
There it is. Wait, go back.
That was after making fun of it.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Taki mushrooms.
Woo. I can always be counted on to provide something. Not necessarily entertaining, but something. See, I have a fun side.
What's funny was that was a completely random. I was trying to scroll
Totally random.
up, and I accidentally clicked it. I think we came up to maybe.
Well, in our defense, it's very hard to plan a show when no one says whether or not they're going to be at the goddamn show until
That
the day
does
before the
have
fucking
a
show.
factor.
Fair enough. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'd like to see a response of, "Oh my god, do it again!" Or
Nope. It's a one-time show.
That was a one-time only. If you missed it, fuck it.
One deal.
You okay?
He is not okay.
no, he had the hat off and everything, and he was just bouncing and getting it going.
Yes. That's how you Harlem Shake, God damn it. If you're going
There
to
you
do it,
go.
do it right.
There we go.
If you're going to do it right. I was taught to do it with pride,
Fix
whatever
it.
it was.
Your
Take
mate-
pride
your-
in your work.
Your mate is watching right now too.
I don't know if she is or not.
She's just like, no.
Jackie Rose is in shock
I
for a
don't know if she
second.
is or not. Walking Dead came on, so I might have lost to Walking Dead. Ooh, I just picked up a trendy camo scarf. Well, I need to extract that shit.
Stop.
The fuck? Yeah. You don't even know what you're playing anymore. Are
No,
you?
I wasn't trying to do anything. I was trying to scroll. That would just be like,
Vicky's like, I'm gonna have to go to rehab.
For what? For what? What is this? I am not always stoic and angry. Sometimes I'm enthusiastic and angry.
Sexy and I know it.
Bob.
No, you know what you need is was it White Pony? I will dance the White Pony.
White Pony? I don't know
Or
if I
White
have it.
Horse? What is it? You know the song, right?
I don't think I have that.
Define the dance mix of White Horse.
Oh God!
The dance mix to White Horse.
Yeah.
Please don't.
It's a gay anthem, so you're probably not going to find it on your normal playlists. Are you alright over there? Your headphones are still on.
Yes,
And I'm
they
not
are.
even trying to break you. I'm just fucking
Oh,
having fun.
I am.
1983 laid back White Horse? No.
Yes.
Oh, that's it?
This is going to happen, and I'd like to say I'm sorry, but oh God!
You gotta join me.
No, I don't.
You gotta join me.
Oh, sweet fucking Christ!
I'm busy shooting people.
Oh no,
They're-
bitch! You got him to
they're
play. You
busy.
better fucking dance.
They're busy shooting me back. Fuck!
You're dead now.
Help! No, I'm real dead. Fuck. I'm going to lose my camo scarf.
All right. So what's this about?
Hey, sex.
This is just it.
I was. You found it way too quick. I wasn't
He was
ready.
hoping
I'm
for
not ready.
delays.
I'm not prepared. I am not prepared.
That is pretty
Jamil's
much
not prepared either.
that is pretty much the plan for the show. Was not prepared.
Jamil's pretty not prepared right now.
Let's see if I can find the. I think that's it. May not be.
Wow. So it's become the music hour.
Nah. What's her name from this movie? Passed away.
Yeah, this is the Last Dragon.
Yeah. The girl who played Seventh Heaven, and I can't remember her name right now.
Vanity.
Vanity. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, she passed away. Princess Prodigy.
Ran over many.
She had a couple of them.
Yeah.
So,
And somebody took my scarf as I get there. You fuckers.
you know what? They're gonna throw it back on the ground. It's a camel scarf.
They're not going to throw it on the ground
Because it's stuff you took.
because it's stuff.
And you know how hard it is to find stuff in the DZ?
I found stuff all the
You
time.
gotta work for shit in the DZ.
Just getting it extracted was another thing.
Right.
That was the different part.
I was kind of hoping you keep playing music from the
What
Last
does
Dragon.
it say? Should we play the new kid?
The
thing?
Now Kids thing again.
What?
Yeah, if we have to think about it, we don't know what the fuck you're talking
Oh
about.
no, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Well, I'm glad somebody does.
find it.
I don't think Trace heard it.
Choppers and down.
Let's see here. Yeah, here it is.
Oh,
Make sure.
God.
Yeah.
From the creators of the Kidtastic
Oh,
Kids Bop,
yes.
the most
This is the one
kidtacular
where
Kids
you're
Bop
going to
yet.
not do that.
Straight out of Crawford, a silly mother lover named Nice Cube from the club called Kids Who Love They School. When I'm called on my friend Sean.
Straight out of Compton and right into
Do you want to go
yours.
home? I can take you home. I can take you home. I can't even sing right now. You've broken.
Right now?
You have broken.
Right
the-
now, you can't sing.
I can sing, motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Right now, he can't sing.
I can sing. I am honestly not almost offended. Not quite.
Not almost offended.
I am almost offended.
Almost offended.
I can sing great, but it's got to be a very specific type.
Weem boy, oh weem boy.
Hymns usually. Let's not even get into the despair that, oh look, I can sing hymns. Did I just walk up? Seriously?
Lock you.
Where you at, motherfucker? You stole my shit. Get back here.
This is the sound effects I want to play during one of my. It's when I play on the game. Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Just
know.
Random board now.
Random time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is probably a quality.
No, it's time for the end of the show, anyways.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like 7 till 10.
Oh shit.
We've got
All right.
7 minutes left.
All right, then I'll log out of my extraction down here. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. There we go. Now we're talking. Real creative license here. Best Christmas movie ever.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Best
it was really
Christmas
good.
movie
I didn't
ever.
get to see the. Was it the?
The last one?
No, the 8. No, it came out this Christmas.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight. Thank you.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it either.
No, it still look good. I just haven't seen it. I did watch Ridiculous 6 because it was on Netflix for free, and I thought that was kind of funny.
Ridiculous 6.
It was funny.
It's Adam Sandler, so I guess funny
I
could
see.
be something you could include in the title of
I
the
liked
segment.
Pixels.
Pixels was okay. Like,
I'll admit, I actually liked Pixels. I purchased it, and
I can't say
I'm
I
okay
purchased
with
it, but it was okay.
well, I'm not going to go see it in the theater. I mean, for the price of a ticket and popcorn, I buy it on iTunes, and I get any special features if they happen to
Transfer over.
put any there. If they happen to have any, they didn't.
That's because there's nothing special about that feature.
I think they had a couple of, like special effects and that kind of thing. They went into the, look, we use computers to make things. That kind of thing.
Amazing.
Astounding.
Astute. Ah, shit.
All right, guys. So we're gonna be calling it here at night. So.
And now we are finished. So now's when I start talking about religion?
Sure, go ahead.
No,
No.
I gotta go.
Do you like the church?
I gotta go.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because as soon as he starts talking, I was going to play the closing music. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us here. Make sure you go to oneupds.com. Check out the website. Like and subscribe. Donate today. We'd love for y'all's participation more if y'all want to give us a call in. Make sure you go to jackassnation.podcast.com.
And we might not ignore you.
Yeah, right. Also, go to animebento.com. Type in 1UpDS to get 10% off your subscription box. That is only through the 1UP Weekend show that is available. So, special thanks to Anime Bento for sponsoring us. And we will see you guys probably in like 2 weeks, because I don't know about next week since I will not be in town. And
I'm going to be leaving Monday, so
Yeah.
I will be in town, but I don't know if a show is in my future.
But you will probably see other shows pop up. I'm sure that if you haven't had a chance to, make sure you check out Sasquatch's review of the trailer for Daredevil. Actually got a lot of reviews. He got retweeted twice on Twitter. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
Hey.
Hoodie's like, oh my God, this is great. Hoodie was a good listener. Thanks, Hoodie.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you later.
And before we go, I just want to say sorry for today's show.
What?
One Up Definitive Studios coming to you live from YouTube in studio. Show your support. Like and subscribe. Go to the website oneupds.com. Support the show. Donate today.